Hello everybody, Digna47 here, welcome to the stream. Sorry about being extra quiet at the beginning, I always am, and I'm always sorry. Also sorry about being late, I'll admit, I'm pretty late today. Still working on that sleep schedule, again, all prayers are appreciated. But no, I do apologize for being late, but we're still going today, and we're doing a roguelike. We're doing a new one, actually. We're doing one called Lonestar. I'll get into the game in a minute. I want to go over a few things. There's been a couple of changes since the last stream. I was able to do a few more emotes. I added a few emotes into things, and then I have changed up the channel points. So now we have Sprouts points, and they will gosh, this is weird to talk about. You can use those to do different things. I kept some of the original things in there, but let me see. Some of them are just different. I got. You can just read them. I put the descriptions in there if you want to look at them. But yeah, they're they're in there. One of them though is to change my PNG into Sprout. So the little Deku Nut you see right here, that's on all of my themes, all of my my welcome, my BRB, and ending. That guy. Let me take you guys really quickly to the Switch scene. Actually, hey, we're not going to be playing on this, but I just want to show it off here. So. Sprout is now available. Just a second. Ta-da! So you can turn me into Sprout for I think I chose 15 minutes, so I can look a little different if you want me to. It's got a cooldown on it though, so yeah. He also sits on my shoulder. He's right there. He's a little harder to see, but he sits right there on my shoulder. All right. So let me see. Went over that. I also have, I have prayer requests. I've got first and last. Last is it's a play on the first shall be last. And then I have, I have some random Bible verse and favorite Bible verse stuff. And then I did also, yeah, and then I have the change me. So, so yeah, there's a few different things you can use your Sprouts points, because that's what I'm thinking of calling the community. It's Sprouts. And then our, mascot is Sprout. It might be a little confusing, but that's how I'm thinking of going about it for now. I've edited a few things that you might be able to see, so it'll be a little interesting. I have to get used to some of this stuff. I am using. We are doing a computer game today, so I am using my other computer to keep an eye on things. So that's one of the reasons I started a little later. I had to get past a lot of stuff. That computer does not run as smoothly anymore. I'm too used to my new one. Let me take you guys over to the right scene now. Hello. So this is the Lonestar theme. This is the game we'll be playing today. Before we get into the game, I do want to talk about something that is kind of funny. So when I did the spinner for this, and I've been talking about this all week, but I didn't want to mention it until the day of. When I originally did the spinner for this game, for this week, I ended up actually getting Overland first. Believe it or not, I actually got so many different games. I think I got almost every single one of the spinner once before I got a second one. And for those who don't know how I do a spinner, I spin it until I get one game twice. That way every game has a chance. Every game already had a chance, but I feel better that way. But the thing is, pardon me. So I got Overland again, and I was like, I don't really want to do another Overland run so soon after the last one. Especially considering it might take us 2 weeks to do it. So I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do one more spinner, and I ended up getting Lonestar, and I was like, we haven't done Lonestar yet, so I didn't exactly go by the spinner this week. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. I just wanted to show off something different, because we did just do Overland, and my bigger problem with Overland isn't necessarily that we just did it. I'm fine with doing games in a row. I've done it previously. My bigger problem is that it takes longer. So with that game, it might be I might take a few times off from it. I don't know. I just didn't. I did play about it, and I felt like I was supposed to do something different this week instead of Overland. So that's the other reason. But pardon me. I have my throat is stuffed up right now. The things are set up differently, of course, because I am watching things differently. watching. I am looking at things differently. I have my let me get this going here. I have my my computer up, so it might be a little. I might be a little behind on reading chat stuff because I got to remember to look up, and I'm not completely used to doing that. But I'll do my best, guys. Let me see. I got that over there. Got that over there. Got that right there. Okay, we should be good then. Forgot to set an alarm. I don't have to do alarms anymore, but I like to, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. Help me keep track of time. All right. Let me get the game up for myself now. Click. All right. Now you might be able to see my cursor because I'm actually in the game. Should be able to. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Got the stream up over here so I can see like the ads and stuff when they're gonna start. So if I need to snooze them, I can. All right. So let me see here. I did already change over the save file. I have my own save file of this game because I did play it a decent bit. I didn't play it too much, but I played it a little bit. It was fun. Let's start a game. Dear Bounty Hunter, you are about to embark on a journey of bounty hunting. To enjoy the premium service of the Bounty Hunter Association, please enter your basic information. We have reached level 5 to unlock the first other ship and 10 to reach the final ship. We have the Shielder available to us. Start with 4 shield that can absorb the damage during battle. Let me see. So let's see. So we have the spaceship. So it's giving us basic core, which is a basic core. Pair core, when loading 2 energy of the same point, add 2 strengths. Another basic gentle tap device. On load, generating energy of 1 more point. Interesting. Instructor 0 human. Inherent talent, tenacity. Add 10 max HP and 1 max fuel. That's not bad. The Bounty Hunter Association provides as much help as possible to all new hunters, with their instructors serving as their initial guides. Entry complete. Please confirm that your information is accurate. The Bounty Hunter Association wishes you all the best and return as a legendary hunter. Let's embark. There's not a whole lot you can do in your first run. A new bounty hunter is here. Welcome. It's a great tutorial from the Bounty Hunter Association. Let me see. If there's a criminal nearby, go catch him for your first reward. Are you ready for your first battle, newcomer? Don't worry, I'll guide you. Alright, spaceship. So let's see. What we got up here is we got health. When it's reduced to 0, it's game over. We have the ability. We have fuel, which is used to move your ship during battles. Shield provides additional damage mitigation in battles. And Star Coin, a universal currency in the Lonestar universe. Bounty Hunter's career consists of 3 stages: 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. Each stage requires you to arrest 4 wanted criminals. Interesting. You have henchman, elite, and a boss. Okay. Spaceship plunderer. Criminal, gray stripe. That's kind of ironic. Danger level henchman. This is ironic because I'm a big Warrior Cats fan. If you guys know that book series, that's one of the cats. Anyway, gray stripe, after a high risk investment in Interstellar Venue Capital Association, ended up with nothing and eventually took a daring risk to join the Hyena Gang as a space pilot. No special units. He's got a unit selection. As a reward, we get a unit selection, we get fuel back, and we get a star point. Alright. Water bottle's done. Gotta get a new one. Okay. 424. See here. So we have, these have numbers on them. I assume that we can all understand what numbers mean. We have 1-4, so if we put that in the basic core, it's gonna, it's gonna mitigate all the damage. If we put this here, we're going to take 1 damage, but we have a shield, so that's okay. And if we put these 2 in here, because this said, like 1 means it it won't do any damage because it's doing 2. But we were told that if we put 2 into this, it'll do extra damage. The 3 columns of numbers in the middle represent your strengths, outcome, enemy strengths. The outcome is the absolute difference between the strengths of both sides, representing the damage you're about to deal or receive. It's a math-based game. Hope you guys enjoy math. I think it's. I'm not. I enjoy certain parts of math, and I think this one is fun. But anyway, so yeah, strengths, outcome, enemy strengths. We're taking 1 damage and doing 4, and we have a shield for it. So you can also hover over it to see how much damage you're doing. This is doing 6 right now. Another important thing is that if it doesn't have, if your code does not have a second slot, you cannot put a second thing into it. You can only put things into the slots that have that has a 1. So end your turn. We'll end our turn here. We get 1 shield damage, but that's fine. Enemy's turn. The attack unit will convert energy point into strength in the same lane. The support unit provides various support effects. You can differentiate between the 2 types based on the icon color in the upper right corner of the unit. Yeah, it's green and red. Green for support, red for attack. It also has a different symbol. Try the orange energy. You can only load energy with energy whose color outgrades that of the slot. Jeez, my throat. My gosh. My voice. Once loaded, the energy cannot be removed. So orange, blue, white. Orange is the highest, blue is the middle, and white is the lowest. But we can put this in here and make it a 3. And now we can actually do... Oh, I know what I should have done. Oh well. We should have bumped it again because it is higher, so we could have done 1 damage this turn, but that's... It's gonna be a learning curve. I haven't played the game in a little bit, so... Oh, he moved. You can consume 1 fuel to move your ship upward or downward, 1 chance per turn. After each battle, a certain amount of fuel will be restored. Experienced bounty hunters will use movement to avoid enemy strong lanes. Let's see here. I think it wants us to go up 1 here so that we don't have to worry about this guy, the 9s. What we want to do is probably just put this in here. We could bump up the 2, but there's no point. I think you do keep your things, so it actually is still worth doing it here, but yeah, you keep these. So, enemy's telling what you're doing, buddy. 4 and a 3, okay. We can bump this 3 into a 4 and this 2 into a 3 if we want. Yeah, I'm down for that. And then we can do, let's see, we got a 5, so that can go up here, and we'll do 1 damage with that. Do we have 2 3s? We do have 2 3s. We also have 2 4s. We'll do 2 4s. That'll do a lot of damage. Now he's knocked down to 6 health. Very nice. 2 2 2. Okay, a bunch of 2s. I can live with that. Bump up this to 6. Bump this to a 5. We could put these 5s together. And then if you go and take out the enemy, it shows a little, like, dead face. This 6 can go up here. you know what they say, take them out. Do as much damage as you can, may as well. Alright, well done. Go and claim your bounty reward. So we get star coins, fuel, and then we also get a unit. So let's see, what unit did it give us? High energy cube, on load, generate an orange 3-point energy. That's pretty good. And pure white core. When loaded with white energy, add 2 strengths. Interesting. I'm not sure what would be better in our current position, honestly. Hmm. Let me see. We're drawing 3, I think, a turn. The weight slot is important because you see down here we have the ship's current weight limit, so it's 4 out of 6, so we can only hold 2 more. We can only hold 2 more weight. Both of these are thankfully only 1. I'm not sure which one we will want. I'm gonna go with this. Obtained units need to be equipped on your ship to be brought into the next battle. The total weight of equipped units cannot exceed the ship's weight limit. Click or drag units to equip them. I'm gonna put you here so that I have another one besides the plane car there. At work, you can enjoy vacation days offered by the association. Vacation planets are marked with the different types of events you'll encounter and the days required. Usually, longer vacation events tend to be more valuable. So we get the fuel here. We're at max fuel. We could get a new unit over there, or we could do an unknown. I'm gonna go for the unit. A Barefolk space courier knocks on your spaceship's window, claiming that he is holding a parcel for you, but the information does not seem to match. He asks what your name is. See, we could get a common support. We already have another attack unit, so let's go for a support one. Oh, hey, we get the high energy cube after all. You make up a random name, and then the absent-minded courier says that the name on the parcel matches yours and hands over the parcel to you. When you open it, you find a high energy cube inside. Feels kind of wrong to take that, but okay. We can add that. Our weight limit is now maxed, but we also have, a good amount of things in here. A little risky with this basic core not having anything else. Maybe I know what to do. There we go. This way there's 2 here, 3 here, and 2 here. What do we got? Giant wall. Giant. Wow, my reading skills already going well. Great Wall. Ulchin. Henchman. As long as my spaceship is big enough, it can always hit the enemy. Ulchin loves to boast about his great wall after a few drinks, but maintaining such a large spaceship left him heavily in debt. We're getting a unit, some fuel, and a star coin. Alright. He has no special units himself. Okay. Enemy ships have durability. Winning a showdown in each lane will reduce durability by 1 point. When enemy durability reaches 0, they cannot take action next turn. Reducing enemy durability to 0 is a common strategy for bounty hunters to claim victory. Starts with 4. If we can knock it down from 4, we'll be good. Let me see. We're in a lane of 4 here, 3 here, 2 here. We have this one we can get rid of for 3. And we can then bump that up to a 4 if we want to. And let me see. So if this is loaded into here, it's going to do extra damage, which is good. We have 2 foes. Okay, so what we can do here, let me do 6 here. So we put this in here, so we're doing 2 damage there. Do both the foes here, and then do the 3 up here. It's almost taking him out in 1 turn. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Get a 3. Do I want to change this? I kind of need to. I want to move up. Yeah, I'll definitely want to move up. But that'll be less damage. Come on, see if this is 2D. What do you... Alright, so that's 3. This becomes 3, and also would just be 3. So this is actually better this way, maybe? I mean, honestly, I think it's the same either way. Let's see here. I'm going to take some damage no matter what. I can boost this up to 5 and take none there. So what's the play here? If I boost this, I can take 5 damage, but then I'm down a health, and that's kind of rough. I can set it to take only 3 damage. The problem is I don't know how much damage he's going to end up doing. Next turn. Although, wait, I might be breaking him this turn. If I get the, I mean, I'm also just taking him out. Okay, hold up a second. Then I think the better play is going to be this and this. And then that's 5 here. We put this 2... We make this 2 into a 3, so it's 1 point bigger. And then we can put it here, and we'll only take 2 shield damage. Then we can just put this here and end it. Thanks. Got some star coins, got some fuel. Ooh, what do we got? Activate. The activate thing is when cooldown is ready, click on the unit to activate. We can hit C to check out what activate means. Activate. Clicking on a unit triggers its effect and puts it on a cooldown. At the start of battle, all activation will enter cooldown, i.e. activate 2 will not be available until its second turn. You can click it to activate it. Interesting. Generate a 1 point energy. That's not awful. So 1 white point energy, and when loaded with the last energy from hand, generate an energy. It is an attacking one, which isn't bad. But I don't like that it's double orange slotted. We do have a setup for that, to be fair. I think we're gonna go for this. I'm gonna take out. Do I take out basic energy core? I don't think I can yet. Here's what I think we do. We're gonna wait when we get a better weapon, a better core that we can use that has at least 2 slots on it. We'll put it down here and probably give it to these two. Then we'll put this in here, and then we can use the 1 white to always get like ice and orange 3. That's not a bad setup. We can spend our star coins. We don't actually have that many, I don't think. Treasure would be better. We don't have any treasures yet. A glowing item floats in a bunch of meteorites. It seems to be a cosmic treasure. What will you do next? 20% chance to find 1 treasure. Okay, I'll risk it. Meteorite shard hurtles toward you from the side. Your ship experiences some shaking. You narrowly miss the cosmic treasure, but 1 piece of meteorite shard is missing. What will you do next? Okay, I'll take 1 more hit, but I won't do it again after that. Hey, we did it. After enduring difficulties, you finally obtained the hard-earned treasure. Hopefully, solar panel is what you're looking for. New treasure! Obtained treasures have permanent effects in this run. Collect as many treasures as possible. Probably combining treasures and units is also the key to success for season bounty hunters. At the start of the turn, add 1 point while on energy. That one's pretty good. We could check out the star coins. Sure, why not? I am not taking any damage. I'm not going to take any more damage. We took enough already. In the galaxy ahead, numerous spaceships are gathered, and the communication request is connected to your main control room. Friend, are you here to participate in the spaceship racing too? We have various types of competitions prepared here, and of course, the prizes differ. A dogfolk tips his cowboy hat. But, you know, in spaceship racing, there are always risks. I mean, 8 coins is not bad. I don't like taking even more damage. Especially since we're on the elite now and things could get rough here. It's good that the coins is not like shops, it's getting coins. It's been a little bit since I played the game, so I'm sorry. I'm not gonna remember everything, unfortunately. 8 coins is nuts though, I'm gonna take it. The race goes smoothly, aside from a minor collision with a neighboring spaceship at the start. You maintain a lead throughout and ultimately claim victory in the race. Alright, the energy generated during battle contains 2 types of energy resources. Point energy resource, 1 to 9 points. Color energy resource, white, blue, and orange. We have 3 white, 2 blue, and 1 orange. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, Turbo, Hans, Elite, get hit, then accelerate. Even in the reckless world of speed racing, that's ironic, Hans is a well-known daredevil. His spaceship Turbo is designed based on this concept. Turbo Supercharger. Upon reaching 0 durability, add 1 power to all attack units. Power boosts strength after first energy loaded each turn. Geez. If at least 1 energy has been loaded into the unit, power will provide additional strength for this unit during this turn. The power persists for the entire battle. After triggering power, loading more energy will now repeatedly trigger power bonus. Okay, the value represents the additional strength that power can provide. After loading the first energy, power additionally provides strength. Loading the second energy will not trigger the power bonus. So you get the strength boost, but you don't get the power to go up again. We're gonna get a treasure off of this. Weight limit increased. Oh, that's really nice. Fuel and a star coin. Okay. Let's do this. Cherish these lives, but I prefer to taste. At the start of each turn, 3 energy will be generated with an extra 1 energy in the first turn. At the end of each turn, your energy will be retained, and the max number of energy in your hand shall not exceed 10. Shield. And the shield will take damage first and fully recover after each battle. Make good use of the shield to mitigate damage effectively. Also, I did read what this was. I was like, I didn't read what this was. No, I did. Okay. He only has 1 durability, so that's kind of the hint as to why he is going to be rough. Well, R1 is not great, so let's do this. And then, let's see here. We're taking some damage here, which isn't great. I might need to move. If I do, though, I can't get the full hit off I'd like to get off. But I would probably take less damage. If I go down, I think I could do 2 and 3 together up here. Yeah, I think we'll duck down, and then we'll use 2 and 3 to get that, and then 5 and 5 to get the boost up here. And now he's going to do more damage, which is not really great. Alright, during the showdown, each victory of a lane will reduce the enemy's durability by 1. When the enemy's durability reaches 0, they cannot take action next turn. Let's grab a 3 here, and a 3 here. I'm going to make these both 4, and then I think I'm going to actually save. We could do an attack, but we might need these things for the next one because he could be doing really big damage next turn. So I'm going to save. 588. Okay. Keep those, I think. Let me see. We can make this a 5. I can make this into a 6, which I'm not against. I could do 2 5s here. These two are going to probably go up here. Probably going to just do 5 here and 5 here to do some there, and then we'll do the 3 and the 4, and then we hit 5 in the middle, I think. Now we should probably try to do as much damage as we can. If we can take him out, we should do the damage. That is for sure. Do that, do that. I could do 7. Let me see here. It's 7. 4 and 4 plus 2, that's 10. Yeah, we should be able to take him out this turn. There we go. And yeah, you can see that this game is a lot of math-based stuff. Alright, start coins. Fuel, weight limit up, and a treasure. Ooh, they're rare treasures. Attack units add 2 strength when 1 point energy is loaded. Interesting. At the start of the second turn, add 2 points to all the energy in your hand. Halftime champagne. Interesting. Attack units that add 2 strength when 1 point. I'm not going to add a 1 point energy to a whole lot of things right now because I'm going to be making my 1 points into 3s. This is probably the better option. That there. We get some fuel, but I only used a little bit. This is the unit, and we have some unknowns. We have 5 vacation days. We do one of the units. Making choices can be a headache, especially for those with decision anxiety. A barefoot passerby seems to have such trouble. His backpack is already filled with snacks, and he needs to decide what units or treasures to discard to continue his journey. Can you kindly help him out? Help him abandon some units. Help him abandon some treasures. We're good on units. I would like to change up my attack units here, but let's do a treasure. At the start of the battle, add 1 power to all attack units in the middle lane. Okay. At the start of battle, add 1 power to all attack units in the top lane. When the enemy's durability reaches 0, add 1 power to all attack units. When gaining star coins, gain 4 more. Disable this for losing star coins. At the start of the first turn, add 2 strength to all attack units. Interesting. I like this one. You rummage those treasures, pick a few to discard, and throw them into a nearby trash can. He thanks you profusely, saying you have saved him a big hassle. As he walks away, you quietly return to the trash can and put the treasures in your pocket. You might be able to increase your fuel count if you go to the fuel sink. I'm going to do one of the unknowns, though. Ooh. Due to the frenzy of shopping during the shopping festival, the Space Courier Company is severely understaffed and looking for temporary courier orders. A nearby order becomes available, and the faster you complete it, the higher the reward. What will you do next? We'll just get the 6 star coins. We've got a lot. You accept the order, calculate speed and route accurately, and easily complete the order. You believe that you haven't reached your speed limit. See, this way, we're getting good amount of star coins. Let's see. Call for support. When needed, you can use call for support. Shop, repair, / fuel, refill. Each call for support chance can only be used once per run, so use it wisely. It's Moonshadow. Formidable foe known as the Newbie Killer. Defeat him, and you'll be a qualified bounty hunter. Alright, this is our first boss. Moonshadow, Ryoma, boss. Ryoma, the third genius, is said to have gone completely insane after seeing the perception of the Undiptus Mechanian. He integrated all his sword insides and his famous sword, Moonshadow, into his ship. Repair fuel, so we'll get some, we'll get some repair in here. Unit selection, treasure selection, and money. Moonshadow, upon reaching 0 durability, switch to the other attack mode. Right? Sounds risky. Alright, temporary retreat. When facing unbeatable enemies, you can choose temporary retreat. You will return to the state before the battle started. It's a good way to return back if you need to take a minute to look at things. Active only in the vertical slash mode, and active only in the horizontal slash mode. So I can generate a 1 here, make a 3 from that, and then bump this 2. Might have to use my movement here, honestly, because I kind of think I need my white to be in this position. Yeah, I think I do. Go there, and then we can go 2, 4, 5. And I think we'll just gentle tap the rest of these, and we'll save them. It's a bit rough because he is going to hit in the middle again, but it's okay. Let me see. 8, 8 should be enough. That. I don't have to move this time around. And then 5. I'll admit that the pure white clothes are going to be super useful for our current build because we're going to be making a lot of orange and stuff, so we'll probably want to change that out eventually too. We'll use the lower things to see if we can't paralyze them. Once he's paralyzed, this activates, and now these guys are going to be activated instead. Grab me another one of these. Okay. And then do 1 bump for that, 1 gentle tap for you. Just gonna do some damage, I think. And Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of damage here and save the vest. You never know what you're going to end up needing for the next section. I like to save my things just in case I need them. This too is not ideal. Switch this over here. This over here. Alright. 8 damage in the middle is not too bad. It's a lot, but it's not something. It's not like it's not. It's not like it's not. It's something we can deal with, is what I'm trying to say. We can make this into a 5. This into a 5. I can make this into a 6 if I wanted. We could do that. And then I'm going to use my squeeze. 3 might be enough. Would it be better to 3? I mean, the 3s are going to become full power, so I think it'll work. Yeah, it'll work. Okay. Let me do that. Then I can do a 5 down here. I guess that's a little more damage isn't bad. We could do that. Yeah, okay. Also halves his durability, so getting close on the durability count there, which is nice. Alright. This could become it would be better to do this one though. Boop. Alright. And then make this into a 6. This into a 4. If I use the 5, it'll be enough. And then what else do we want to do here? And this 6 alone is enough for that. And then yeah, I could just use both 6s. There we go. He'll be paralyzed. And that gives us even more power because we get his durability down. That's why I really wanted the electric guitar, because I figured it would be useful. Very, very nice. That into that. I have 2 2s. We could just do those in the middle. I'm not against that. And then I'll bump this up to a 2. I'll do this into a 4. Then we can keep the rest if we want. Yeah, I'll keep the rest. Actually, how much damage can I do in total at this point? Because he's at 11. If I can just, win, that would be great. And not really a point to not doing it. Adversary is a bouquet that decorates my life. Adversity, maybe? That was what that actually said? I'm trying to read too fast. Alright, so you store all your HP and feel. That's not what you did. When you do a boss fight, you get all of it back. So feel free to move around as much as you need to in a boss. At the end of the showdown, upgrade the energy with the highest point in hand to orange. At the start of the battle, reduce the enemy durability by 1. That is super good for our current setup. Because we want their durability to go down. And a unit. What's this one? At the start of the battle, add 3 max fuel for this battle. When energy, pardon me, when energy is generated during your turn, this unit loads a copy. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. That is super good for our setup. Move this down here, grab this and put it here. It can only generate copies of yellow, but we make 3s. So that means it'll always load a 3. It should always load a 3 when we do that. 6 vacation days. Oof. Energy resource is super good, but I want that upgrade too. The energy resource lets us change up this in the bottom right, so... And then the upgrades, these things can be upgraded. We haven't seen upgrades yet. Passing through this galaxy, you coincidentally run into the ongoing Lonestar card tournament. Having spent a lot on opening card packs, you finally find a place to shine. After an intense battle, you narrowly win the championship, and your prize is a versatile VIP card. 2 max fuel, upgrade 1 unit, gain 1 rare or legendary treasure. Ooh. I do like the fuel. That's not a bad idea. We could upgrade something. I don't know what the upgrades are going to be because it's not showing me. Because we haven't done upgrades yet. I think it shows you when you've done upgrades. Or we could get another treasure, which treasure could be super good. But I'm gonna go for the upgrade though. Yes. Oh, that could be super good. It could be also a bit disastrous. Because every time I use this, it's going to add a 1 point to this, but then we'll add a 3 as well, and it'll basically always have like a 4. This will always be doing like 4 damage, which is not awful, but I'm not sure that's exactly what we want. It's a this upgraded the basic code gives you just an extra slot, which is nice. Adding 4 strength when you duplicate is really good. Pure white core when loaded with white energy, add 2 strength, and then it becomes 3. Okay, 4 point instead of a 3 point. That's pretty good. What about this one? Generate a 1 orange point energy. Not ideal for my setup actually. This is not bad because it means you can use the gentle tap with the with white energy as well. Um, let's see. So this one makes it 3. This could be good because this thing is by itself right now. Um, so you can barely turn off the for allies talking in the settings. Okay, this could be good because I like being able to gentle tap anything. I'm not actually sure if the. I think the core in general wouldn't be bad. Making a 4 point energy, I think would be good too. Maybe we'll go for that. I think we'll go for that. You exchange the VIP card for an upgrade tool and upgrade your beloved unit. I wish we could still go here. We'll go check out the treasure. Lose 12 star coins, pick 1 of 3 treasures, gain 6 star coins. Let's see. A Trent named Alonzo, claiming to be a bounty hunter, sends you an urgent call. He claims to have been plundered by space pirates, but you find a record of him in the Bounty Hunter Association's list. May the Lonestar protect you, my friend. Alonzo places his right forearm across his chest. This leaves you feeling awkward. This opening line and gesture clearly come from a well-known bounty hunter movie called Lonestar Hunter in the past cosmic era. We gotta get my points. Let's do it. During the battle, the first attack unit, the loads energy gets 2 at the start of the turn. At the start of the turn, when your HP is less than or equal to 10, add 2 meh. At the start of the first turn, add 2 strengths to all attack units. That one's not awful. I don't think that one lasts. Is the only problem because it's power that lasts. This is probably the better one then. Your kindness is rewarded as Alonzo presents you with his hidden treasure, allowing you to choose one. He keeps mentioning phrases like Hunter Spirit and Close Quarters Combat, terms from the last era that now only exist in the Lonestar card game. We have ranked up now. Instructor 0, as a 1-star hunter, you claim the bounties for the following criminals. The association has promoted you to 2-star hunter. Now we head out to a new galaxy. And we do this until we reach the third round. If you want to know the upgraded effects of a unit, you can expand the upgrade preview box on the right side. The top right corner icon on the unit indicates whether it can be upgraded. If it's like this, it can be upgraded. If it's like this, it's already upgraded. So yeah, now we can see it. I didn't think we could see it before, but now we can see it in the bottom right. Alright, so what do we got? Thornmail, Jin, Henchman. Jin used to be a bounty hunter until he encountered a major downsizing in the Bounty Hunter Association. He knows everything about hunters, including their extreme fondness for their ships. Therefore, he modified a ship that would give all hunters a hard time. Wow, I can't read today. And I picked the reading game. Good times. Unit selection, fuel, and coins. What do you got? Failure in a showdown. Deal 2 damage to the enemy. Oof. You gotta succeed at these showdowns with them. Okay. Let's try it out. You want the association's ship repairman index, don't you? Something. I didn't read fast enough. Let's make this. Make this. And then that 10 is rough. I can 9, but I don't think I can make 10. I don't think even with 3 and 3 that's gonna be 8, which is not gonna be quite enough. We'll make this. That's right, it's the first one that adds energy. Okay, so copy didn't count. That's very nice. That means I could add energy. Okay, okay. 4 and 5 is it's a 9. With the 2 would be enough. And then I can just add this 3 here and we can save the rest. Oh, it'll be paralyzed too, so that means my power is going to go up. Nice. I did take 2 damage though, because I didn't. Okay, I see. Attention! When this icon appears on the enemy side, it means they'll launch a fierce attack next turn. Powerful attack is being launched, so deal 2 damage to the enemy. Failure in a showdown. Failure on. Use the shockwave showdown as strength of the units in the lane is lower than that of the enemy, but it wasn't in any of them, and it still did it. So okay. Do that. Do this. Do this. He's going to do a powerful attack next turn, huh? And that really will suck for him. Anyway, 55 damage later. Now I'll be laid off again. Star coins, fuel. Didn't even need the fuel, thankfully. And what do we got? Power supply module. At the start of the battle, add 3 power to an attack unit in front. Ooh, 3 power is not bad. At the start of the battle, upgrade all units, excluding upgrade device. Alright, I can see the vision there. What's the power supply upgrade do? 4 power. Okay, I think I'd rather the power supply. Directional effect includes adjacent, front, behind, upper, and lower. The effect range is 1 square adjacent to itself. If we could get some more weight, I'll probably put it here, so this thing always has some extra power going to it, because it is alone right now. Because repair, our ship did take has taken some damage, but not much. We could stop by the unknown, the fuel. Let's go to the fuel. You arrive at a small ship repair workshop owned by the Bounty Hunter Association. However, there's only an old engineer named Hannibal working here, which is strange. According to the association's regulations, even a small facility should have at least 4 staff members. You can get your ship repaired or obtain supplies here for free, just like other association facilities. However, the old man is slow in movement, and he seems to expect you to help him out here. I don't need the fuel. I could get the star coins, which wouldn't be bad. Or I could fully heal. We're good on health. Let's get the star coins. You assist the old man in fixing other merchant ships. He's delighted and gives you all the repair fees. He insists on having dinner together with you. The table is filled with meat dishes, many of which you've never seen before. Nonetheless, they're all incredibly delicious. Right. Spaceship Immobilizer. Criminal Aka. That's kind of funny. Danger level. Henchman. Very close to something else that I've been saying a lot recently in stream. It is widely known that the Beastkin are all athletic, especially in ship racing, but Aka is an exception. He can't even manage to dock a ship properly. So with the attitude of, if I can't pilot it well, then nobody can, he modified his own spaceship, the Immobilizer. Displacement monitoring car. When the enemy moves, add 1 power. Ah. So if I move, you get powerful. Okay. Alright. 14 damage in one row. Jeez, dude. Okay. I think I can take it, but it's kind of nuts. Yeah, there we go. I'm good. And now I'm good. Grab that up to a 3. I'm not against that. And then 3 and 3. It's doing enough to do the damage already. I'm not sure if I want to do that quite yet. I can take 1 shield damage, or I could try to take him out. I want to keep that, so we'll do... Actually, I could do this one. There we go. I think I get the idea behind his thing is to try to force you to move because you don't want to get hit by the big attacks. Fair plan. Not gonna work the way he wants it to. Can I do... Is 6 and 5 gonna be enough? Yes. Okay. 3... I can bump that to a 4. I can do 4 there. Do I want to do another 4? Why not? Eh. I was gonna go to till he was paralyzed, but like I'm gonna win, so why not win? Ah, oh no! Oh, I need to brush up on my side parking. All right, star coins, fuel, choose unit. Unload or generate a white 3-point energy. Overclock 4. Generate a white 3-point energy. Which triggers when point of one single energy loaded reaches a threshold. When loading energy into this unit, if the energy points greater than or equal to overclock threshold, its effect is triggered. Overclock is only effective when a single energy is loaded, not when multiple energies are combined. The value represents the overclock threshold required for this effect to trigger. Loading an energy that meets the overclock threshold will trigger the effect. Loading multiple energies that do not meet the overclock threshold will not trigger the effect. So when you load anything into this, it'll give you a 3-point. If it's 4 or higher, you'll get another 3 points. So I guess you get 2 3. I'm assuming that adds up and it gives you 2 3 points. At start of the battle, degrade the highest rated slot of all units. That's pretty good. But I don't know if that really works for my current build. This would make it would make this blue, and this blue. That's not bad. And it's not making it white, so it could work. This is a good way of getting more items. At start of the battle, degrade the colors of all your unit slots. That's pretty good. And unload, generate a blue 3-point energy, and then you generate a blue 3-point energy. If you do that, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. This one's interesting to play around with. I'm not sure which one I want more, though. Breakthrough's good. Breakthrough seems like it would be pretty good. Man, I'm not sure. If it's making it blue, it should be fine because it's not making it white. Modification upgrade. Modification's interesting. It will modify things, which is a little different than upgrading things. What would I want to upgrade? Maybe the general tap device so that it's... I'd probably upgrade the general tap device so that it's white and orange. Modification upgrade. Man, it's going to be a random support unit. I'd rather a random attack. I'll do the... So, let's see. The renowned designer RDO2 introduced a brand new product, the Slot Machine Upgrader. This machine requires you to place all your units into it. Pulling the lever will randomly select one of the units for an upgrade. The first pull is free, and subsequent pulls will become increasingly expensive. Huh? Why not make it a straightforward machine for upgrading specific units? Who knows? RDO2 just doesn't want to. Well, I don't want to risk upgrading. It's a 50-50 on the support unless it also does these, which case it's not, but if it ends up making it this one, I'm in trouble. This one, I cannot actually get this thing upgraded. So I'm gonna have to go for the attack units. Wow, that's just unfortunate. Uh, I'm not against. What does this do? It makes it white. That's still a risk. Yeah, we'll leave. That should be enough. You leave with your units. I should have gotten modification. Um, unknown. You call for on-site maintenance service for your ship, and to your surprise, a super hot female mech arrives. She professionally lays out her toolkit and various repair tools are neatly arranged on the ground. The beautiful mech asks you what kind of service you need. Let's gain max HP. Unexpectedly, this beautiful mech is extremely skilled at ship repairs. You are very satisfied with the service and give her a 5-star rating. It also heals us up a little bit too, so I mean, it didn't actually heal us up any, but like it put our health up to the 2 point that we gained. Spaceship Saint, Colonel Nilla, Elite. Throughout history, renowned charlatans have always been able to disguise themselves as victims to gain fame and fortune. Nilla is no exception, so don't be fooled by her harmless look. After the showdown, deal damage equal to the current durability to the enemy. Oof, that's rough. We can get our weight limit up here, treasure, fuel, and star coin. Okay. With the weight limit, what am I going to do? Do I grab the power supply or do I grab the breakthrough? It'll be after this fight if we win it, but I'm just trying to think like which one I would want to do. Stop battle. Oh, I see. I remember you. You're not fun. Um, go here. I can at least still hit you in all of the spots. I'll um do this. And then I guess let's do 2 and 1 up here. And then I guess 3 in here. We want to get as much damage as possible done. Right, this isn't hitting anything because they moved away. We go down here. 110 health is kind of nuts, actually. Right. No one slaps you on the right cheek, turn it okay. Could could you read that just a little bit better? That would be nice, thank you. I'll use a second movement. I'll try not to use any more fuel after this, but it's kind of worth it. And then get this to 4. 4 and 4. And we'll do 5 up here. And now you'll be paralyzed. Means you won't do any more damage. If I can take him out this turn, we're golden. So if you upgrade something that is already at 9, it just gives you back the 9. But in this circumstance, it actually is not a terrible option, as it will give me a 9 down there, and I get to keep my 9. The energy point ranges from 1 to 9. If you exceed 9, you just get the 9 back. Thank you very much. Then I'll grab a 5. Do I get this one into a 3, or do I put it here? It's probably more useful here, honestly. 5 and 5. 9. 7. 6. Boom. Didn't get any damage off on me. Today's a day of suffering. Ooh, not bad at all. Star coins, fuel. We have 1 less fuel than we should have, but that's alright. Ship weight increase, then choose a treasure. Each battle when loading the first energy from your hand to generate a copy. For every new unit gained after taking this treasure, add 1 max HP. First energy from hand. When loading the first energy in hand, each battle. I assume it's just the. Could be good, but like it's probably gonna just generate a copy of the one, and that's not super useful. Let's go for this. There's a shop we could stop by. We could upgrade. I really wouldn't mind upgrading my um. Yeah, I wouldn't mind upgrading this one, but I don't know if I want to do that or go to the shop. Let's go repair. Gain 3 max HP, gain 2 to 4 max HP, restore all HP. Well, it's easy to repair and upgrade mass-produced template ships these days. A custom-modified ship requires a professional touch. For bounty hunters, their ships are customized to suit their purposes, and almost every bounty hunter needs to know numerous repair experts. Old Jack is already waiting for you at the repair station. You just chat with him. Um, I mean, honestly, max HP would be better. This time, you let old Jack do some additional work on the exterior of your ship. Obtaining materials of this caliber is generally difficult for repair specialists, but old Jack is, after all, old Jack. Do I want to go to the shop or an upgrade? That's that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out here. We haven't seen a shop yet. Seen one upgrade thing already. It could be another randomized one, and I can't do that. Alright, we'll shop. It is said that the owner of these chain stores is a catfolk organization lover. She cannot tolerate messy displays in other stores, so she has opened 3 stores where items are classified and sold based on their rarity. She even provides vouchers for the lower rarity stores. So gain 6 coins, enter a general store, only common, 3 star coins, supermarket, only rare, or you could go for only legendary. Um, well, let's check out the legendary one. In the shop, there are various units and treasures. Instead of hoarding your star coins, why not buy something good? Wow, not a whole lot here. Double-edged battle axe. When this unit adds power, double the power added. And it's the plus version too. But then what's the double-edged part here? White Shadow Dagger. When the unit behind loads a white energy, load 1 copy of a loaded energy. At the start of battle, add 1 power to all attack units. You are speaking my language. I could spend the rest of our star coins to get this. Does seem like it would be pretty good. I'm going to risk it. And then we're going to... How do we want to rearrange things? Basic code will probably be taken out for double-edged battle axe. And then I have wait for one more thing. Breakthrough is alright. I think I'd rather this, so that this has power equipped to it. Okay. And vacation, onto the boss. Second boss of our run. See what we can do here. Spaceship transition, criminal cabbie, danger level boss. Cabbie is one of the leaders of the space racing group, and he chose to become a space pirate. On the one hand, it's to earn star coins for modifying a spaceship, and on the other hand, it's to engage in space racing with the space police anytime and anywhere. Get all the normal stuff that you get for a boss. Conversion device attack. After 2 turns, switch conversion card to accumulation state. Activate under attack state, hibernate under accumulation state. Add 1 power per turn while hibernating. Hibernating means they cannot load energy. We did see that previously and I didn't go over it. I apologize for that. So looks like after 2 turns it'll switch into that. Okay. Let's give this thing a shot. I think I can do this. Our setup's not too bad, so I think we could probably make this work. Alright. Let me grab this. Grab this. Upgrade this one. And then, let me see. Even with that, that's only 10. Yeesh. 5 and 5 could go here, but I don't know what I'm going to do about this one up here. I might be able to make enough. 2. If I go for the 5 here, I could go for the 5 again, and that should be enough. 1 down here and 3 up here. Almost enough. We're only taking shield damage. So that's better than nothing. If I move, I'll take the same amount, so I'll just sit here and take it then. Full of energy, all out. I see after this turn, I think these shut off, and then we just have to worry about these. Alright, alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. We're a bit roughed up here because of the setup, but that's okay. I can deal with that a little bit. I can do up here just fine. We are going to get full health off of this, too, so we have to remember that we get fully restored on everything if we win this. So if I go up here, can I do... I have 2 5s. 2 5s and 4 strengths is like 14. That should be enough. Well, okay, we'll take 1 damage, but it should be fine. I'm going to do that, I think. Alright, and then we have the 4 damage here. I'd like to keep... I guess we'll keep the 8, and we'll just go for this. And it'll paralyze him, too. And this only... After the shipper takes 20 showdown damage, switch conversion code to attack state. And the longer these are hibernated, the stronger they're going to get. I'm going to do 1 here. Yes, I'm aware, thank you. And I'll get a 4 here. And then we'll upgrade... What do I want to upgrade? I'll put this 1 here. Upgrade this 2 to a 3. It can go in the middle. No, the middle is going to be these. I'm wondering if I can do enough damage. He's got 69 health right now. 4 and 4, you get +2 from this. So +2 and 5. So that's +2. Jeez, this is sorry. This is a lot. This is a lot of mass. Let me see. So we do 4 and 4. That's 8. Then we get the 2, which is 10. Then we have the 5. So that's 15 there. I don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage. I don't think so, because our damage output's not that high. I think we're going to just do this damage. We might be doing more than I'm giving myself credit for. Oh boy. One of these. One of these. And then 1 here. We have 2 3s I could use here. I have 5. Use this 4th. That could be enough. No, but the 5 I think was almost enough. I could take 1 shield damage, but it would be better if I didn't take any damage. Put that there. And then I guess I'll take the 1 damage so I can save some of these. We have plenty of shield, so it should be fine. Alright. Already have a 1. That's impressive. Grab that. Grab this. And then we see what we want to do here. This one here. This one here. Okay. Okay, neutralizing that. Now I just have to worry about the middle one. Do I have 2 of any Not quite, but I can make this into a 6, and then I'd have 2 6s, and that should be enough. And this 2 is not doing much, so I'll put it down here so it's doing a little extra damage. Well, that was unexpected. Grab this, do this. Oh, whoops, I meant to do this first. Well, whatever. And then 10 up here, so I can put the 3 there. And this 2 could go there too if I wanted. I think I would make it a 4 instead, actually. Because then bump it up to a 5. Then we can use this 4. Do 2 5s here. And I think if I put the 9 here, we'll win. Don't touch my ship. Been a long time since I saw a newcomer with such extraordinary talent. Yeah, this is going pretty well. The pure white core is still very powerful. It's just a little rough with our current setup because we're doing a lot of like orange. Might be something that could be replaced if we find something better. Did get full health and full feel back. Ooh, treasure. At the start of battle, degrade the color of all support slots. So blue and that'll be blue, and that'll be blue and white. Okay, that's not awful. What's this one? When an attack unit still has empty slots after loading, add 2 strengths. I kind of fill them up, so I don't think that's as useful. We'll go for the escape ladder. And what's the unit? Ooh, this one's good. At the start of the battle, add an orange slot and a blue slot to the thing in front. It's not super useful to current setup. When loaded with the last energy, generate an energy. Oh, the plus version adds makes it orange and blue. Interesting. We've seen it before. I think external slot's better because we could equip it to the gentle tap device actually, because this can be equipped to other things. And if it gets upgraded, it adds a blue and white slot, which is pretty nice. So we'll grab that. I don't have any stock coins, so shopping is not going to walk. We could go upgrade. I'm down to see what the upgrade is. The personality chip is a groundbreaking invention of our time. It signifies that the so-called soul of beings can be significantly influenced by data links. Today, a new unit manufacturing company claims to have applied this innovative technology, allowing engineers here to create units that match a user's personality traits. As one of the first users, you have the opportunity to experience this for free. You'll need to take a simple personality test first. Upgrade 1. So steady personality, upgrade 1 unit. Unconventional personality, upgrade pure white core and external slot. Reckless personality, select 3, each has a 50% chance. Unconventional seems pretty good. Pure white core adds 3 strengths is really good, and then changing the external slot is nice. So I think we'll do that. Your test suggests that you are a bit unconventional, and even before you make a choice, the service personnel has already upgraded your units with enthusiasm. I go for another upgrade. I do want to upgrade this one. The shop is not useful. We don't need any more units, so we'll just use the rest of our vacation days for this. This is a common one, right? Yeah. So I can. It costs money, but still, we don't. We don't need to do a rare unit anyway. On this planet, there are famous upgrades. There is a famous upgrade factory known for its unique pricing strategy. The more precious the unit, the harder it is to upgrade, and the higher the cost will be. I just want a normal one, actually. I am literally just here for a normal upgrade because I want to upgrade this. Confirm. When they see that you've chosen common unit, the modifier casually upgrades it and even waives your fee. Now we're up to 2 stars. As a 2-star hunter, you have claimed the bounties for the following criminals. The association has promoted you to a 3-star. Next galaxy. Okay. One punch, Tamazao. Henchman. Anyone who can withstand a punch from Tamazao will be respected as a real man by him. By the way, this creepy bald guy has a cute granddaughter. Countdown 3. Add 30 strength to all attack units, then surrender next turn. Okay. Countdown. Triggers when turn counter reaches 0. Interesting. We haven't seen that yet. And the normal stuff we're getting. Alrighty. Let's do it. You're looking for trouble. Watch this. So he's gonna be only really bad once this countdown goes down. Grab that. Upgrade this to a 5. Grab this. Put this up here. I could upgrade this to a 4 if I wanted. It's not really a point in not doing that. And do I want 2 here or not? Not. I'll save it. Sody strength is also nuts, by the way. Like, yeesh. Get this to 9. Get this to 9. Get this to 4. That up there for kicks. I have 2 4s I can use if I so desire, which I might as well. And that should be good for this turn. He'll be paralyzed next turn, which is also his big attack turn, I believe. So that's kind of just good timing for me, really. Yeah, I'm just going to generate 2 9s here just to get that 20. And then we'll shrug. Put those there. This could become a 4. 2 4s here. 1 9 here. 1 9 here. And the 7. I'm almost taking him out with 1 hit. Oh, I haven't started yet. Let me see. Bronze core, 2 power can be upgraded 4 times. Oh. Let me see. Let me check something really quickly. Okay. Just want to make sure my internet was still running. Let me see. How are we doing? Welcome and Joyous 18. The bounty hunting is going pretty well. I'm doing the I played the game before, but I'm doing my first run on stream, and we've made it to the 3-star hunter section. So we might be able to beat our first run. It's looking pretty good. How you doing today? The 2 power can be upgraded 4 times. Yeah, this one it goes up to 4 power. This one's good if you go for like an upgrade setup. Unload trigger power bonus. I don't know if I get it, but we'll grab this one. I don't think we're going to actually need. The thing is, I don't think we're going to actually need any more. Once we get the weight up one more time, I'll probably just put this on one of these two, and then we'll probably be good because this setup's pretty well off. We could check out a modification. That's not bad. I don't need the repair, so yeah, we'll do that. An ancient automated modification machine stands before you. It's said that in a certain timeline, it is popular to create a sense of longing and anticipation by offering people blind boxes, where they hope for something they couldn't get. Evidently, this machine follows that concept. Select 3 units and add 1 random color slot to them. Alright, you know what? Oh gosh, Doris 18, I get you. I messed up my sleep schedule earlier this year. I was having the same thing. Like I would go to bed in the morning and get up in the afternoon. Then I fixed it, and now I'm falling back into having issues. This month has not been super good for me, so I totally understand that. Um, Glad to hear you're doing good though. Nice. Let's see, what was this? 3 units and add 1 random color slot. 3 units I would want to add a random color slot to would probably be these 3. So, a boast of colorful lights flash legendarily common. After the machine's prompt sound, high energy cube plus successfully gained mod add blue slot. Nice, that's not terrible. Maybe I should have just done this one. I think I had to put in. I don't know actually. That we will. We will definitely keep fighting. I'm trying. I have not been having a good luck this week, but I'm trying to get back into better habits. I got into them at one point, so it's possible. Just gotta keep trying. Spaceship Triangle Criminal Designer Danger Level Henchman. As a spaceship designer, Designer believes that asymmetrical triangular spaceships are the best. However, his new spaceship still has flaws, and he is now robbing to raise funds to repair it. Let's see. -1 in the weight. Interesting. Failure in the showdown, take double damage. Okay, that's a fragile core. That seems kind of like a rough setup, but alright. Start the battle. Alright. Let's see. What's he got? Chain. After loading other units with a chain, will load the same energy. Oh, I see. Okay, that's how that works. I don't know if I've fought this guy too much. It's been a bit since I played the game, so. Let me upgrade. I'll just tap that once, and I think we'll make one of these. And I can also make another one. And then, let's see, what do we want to do here? I want to put the furs here. But I don't know what I'm going to do about this up here. can I can block all the damage, just means I'm not gonna have anything left. Kinda wanna hold on to this one. I could take the 4 damage, it's not great. On the other hand, I could also knock him down. Mm. Alright, we got shield for a reason. Pop that. Grab this. Go for this. Alright, fours can go in the middle. There we go. He'll be paralyzed. Yeah, it's going to do a big hit next turn too, so it's actually really good to paralyze them. Alright, grab another one of these. This. See, Joy. See you. You- I get that having the bigger the numbers is lots of fun. And he does have a very dumb core, so it makes sense. Right. You would be able to do a lot of damage. Let me see. What do I want to do? Let's see. I think I'll just do that twice, and then we'll grab this, this, this. There's no chance he's surviving this turn. I didn't think there would be one, honestly. There we go. Oh, my perfect design shattered all over the floor. I don't think your design was that perfect, my dude. Alright, fuel. Let's see. Propulsion core. When a fuel is consumed, this unit loads a white 7-point energy. It's good if you're doing a like movement build. Trip power. Well, not trip. Tri power. Look, I'm not good at reading, okay? We've already learned this. I've screwed up so much reading already today. Alright, try power. Add 3 power. The try power thing is, let's get this thing up. After loading a total of 3 energy into this unit, the effect is triggered. The loading progress will be retained until triggered. So, no energy, 1 energy, 2 energy, 3 energy loaded in total, triggering effect. So you have to load all the energy for this. That adds 4 power upon. That's not a bad one, I feel like. We can grab that. Would that end up being better than this? I'm not sure, because this is doing a lot when I get the white energy going. There's another modification. We could do another upgrade. Upgrading the pair car wouldn't be bad. Get another unit, which would give us more health. We have 6 vacation days. Let's go to the modification. Add 1 orange slot to 1 unit. Degrade the highest unit twice. I know what I want to do actually for that. I'm sorry, I forgot to read the text there. I haven't gone over this yet, but when I played the game, I didn't read the text much. I just looked at the like what I was getting, so I just sorry guys, I forgot to read the text there. The depth is often no less than the breadth. Breadth. Can't read anything. The priest smiles as he hands you an application form for joining and upgrades your spaceship. Let me see. Still do the upgrade. Sure, why not? Let's see what it is. Take 7 damage, upgrade 1 unit, lose 7 star coins. As interstellar labor costs continue. See, the flavor text. What do you say? The flavor text is actually so whimsical and fun to read. Not reading should be a crime. I feel you. I've been reading it I've been reading it during the stream, and it has been pretty hilarious. So I'll admit, I don't know why I just didn't read the text when I played it the first time. I'm not sure why I didn't, but I just didn't. Can't explain why. Let me see. Install labor costs continue to rise. Automation is becoming a prominent trend across various industries, just like the unit upgrade factory you're currently in. There are only 2 automated upgrade machines on display with no one around. One machine accepts star coins, while the other accepts armor. It is strange that these 2 machines are mutually exclusive, and you can only choose one to use. Is there anything I want to upgrade? $7 to upgrade might not be a bad choice. Um, hmm. Let's do it. Upgrade this one, I think. Could upgrade again if I wanted to. This makes it 4, right? That's already upgraded. Breakthrough's not gonna need to be upgraded, I don't think. Probably not gonna go for breakthrough, honestly. When loading 2 energy at the same point. I don't know if making this do 1 more power is worth it or not. Let's grab. Hmm. There might be some more stuff coming up. We're not gonna get a whole lot more money, I don't think, unless I do certain things. Think we're good. After you left the factory, an engineer covered in sweat crawls out from the machine. And vacation? What do we got? Fair play, 9 dot, elite. He once made a famous declaration: I become a space pirate for only 3 things: fairness, fairness, and fairness. Balance of justice. At the start of the turn, for both you and your enemy, the points of energy resources become the same. That's right. That's who you are. Okay. Going to make money while maintaining my dignity. Oh, you got the triangular core. Interesting. And the star diamond. Unload as strength equal to the loaded point. He gave me a bunch of 6s and 7s. I mean, if anything, he's just helping me out here, and I'm not going to complain about that. This guy's not the boss, so I gotta be kinda careful fighting him. I will get one shield back. If I go up, I'm not doing enough still. Can I... There's very little chance in my mind that I think this will work. I mean, it does 6. 2 damage on the shield is not awful. Yeah, put this up here. I lose my shields if I do that. Yeah, I'll go for that. So it's balancing to 5 now. Okay. Um, grab this twice, grab that once. That goes up there, that goes there, 7 and 7. He'll be paralyzed at the end of this one. Grab that. I'm gonna just boost this. Honestly, I'll just, nah. We'll make this into a 4, and then we'll boost this one into a 5. And I can do this 4 over here. I'll do more damage to actually put it down here, actually, because I can do this as well. And that'll be... Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? He's going to lose. Why do I not just take him out? Have I become the sacrifice? Sometimes I think too many steps ahead, and I don't notice the fact that I can just finish it. Which is, the right plan. kind of silly. Like, oh, you can beat him? Don't. Just don't. Not gonna hurt anybody. Just, let him have another turn. Alright. Star coins, fuel, weight up, treasure. We've seen that one. Bullseye. At the start of the first turn, load a white 6-point energy into the central unit. That doesn't really help. I don't like either of these treasures for our build, but I will go for the emergency light, I guess. Just to have it. Ooh. We could get some money. We're about to do the final fight, so I don't think the money's super useful. We could get shield, too. We have 7 vacation days. I think we'll do treasure and shield. Okay, ahead the crowd is packed, and as you look forward, you realize it's a massive gathering of Lonestar card players. People are proudly showing off their long collected cards, boasting them to each other. Silently, you take out an SSR card titled Jetlo, an incredibly rare card. Instantly, all eyes are drawn to it, and 3 players are willing to trade their cherished treasures for it. L2 and Gun Salute. Add 3 max shield. At the start of the first turn, add 1 point of to all the energy in your hand, not bad. Focus laser, that's the... All slots of the central become white. That's not terrible. At the start of the first turn, add 1 point of energy to all. Okay, you both have gun salute. Bullseye. When shield reaches 0, generate an energy. That's not bad. I think I like this one the best, actually. Gun Salute's pretty good, and I do like the L2 shield. You strike a deal with one of the players, although you have a personally autographed Jetlo card hidden in your backpack, obtained when you encounter Jetlo himself during your adventures. Lose 1 max fuel, gain 4 shield. Lose 3 max HP, gain 3 max shield. Take 8 damage. We'll just lose 3 HP. We've gained so much max HP, there's no point. Let's see. You have a delightful conversation with a giant spaceship balancer in a bar. You've never heard of this profession before, and he explains that a balancer is dedicated to harmonizing and the balance, power, energy, and defense of an entire ship. A perfectly balanced ship is the epitome. Anyway, epitome of perfection. You're impressed, and he suggests that your ship could use reinforced shield. You propose that he helps balance your ship. Not against it. You take off 3 sections of the outer shell of your ship and reinforce the shield power area. In his eyes, your ship is now perfectly balanced. Alright, I think we did get the weight up, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, what do I want to give? This already has 3 now, so let's move this up here. It's gonna have to be up here, but I am totally going to forget that I moved it up there. Anyway, that'll add that to that, so that's gonna be good. And vacation? Are you really a newcomer? Unbelievable. Defeat the strongest enemy before you, and you'll become a legendary hunter. We could use shopping to see what they got. We have $14. We could fuel repair, but we don't need to. Spaceship order. Criminal Corleone. Danger level boss. As the leader of the Hyena gang, Corleone spent all his money building his invincible ship, Order. He just wants to tell the world that every star coin in the pardon me, in this Lone Star universe belongs to the Corleone family. I think it's epitome. 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 Yeah, that would make sense. Blame the French for that one. Fair. I'm bad enough at the English language, so anything additional is just going to be sounding Wolfkin out of me. Let me see. What do you got? Add 6 strength when activated by order. May be hibernated by order. Okay. Epitome. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think we need. I think we could be good. Let's try this out without using the support. See if we can make it without support. So, Mike, I want to eat fish. Okay, don't know exactly what that means, but sure, buddy. Alright, this is gonna be the final fight, so we gotta do our best here. Um, let's upgrade this a few times. Be the best I can do with that, unfortunately. I can get another for here. I could change this into an orange for as well. The 18 there is not bad. The best I can do on that one. If I go up, we're probably better off. And I can use this to make it so that I take no damage. Am I just taking shield damage though? Yeah, I have a lot of shield too, so it's probably fine to save some of this. We have 160 health, so this fight's gonna be a bit. We can do some good hits ourselves though, so. No last words yet, but I'm getting to it. Hey, let's up this to 9. Make this into a 4. Wait, I should have kept that for the white, whatever. Oh, he hibernated all of it? That's certainly a choice. Not exactly the one I would have gone for. He's gonna go for a big attack, so I'll save the vest. Yeah, I was gonna say. He saved all of it, so he's gonna definitely do a big hit. Do this. Just gonna go. Gosh, he's taking me out still. Gonna do full on there. I don't know what's gonna be better. Probably the full all the same. And then I have 2 fours that I can put in here. here. Upgrade this. How do we want to go about this one? If I move you up, what's the better option? That's 27, and this is probably the better odds. It's going down. Maybe. Let me see. Let's see. 8 to 6. Go down here. It's the same. So I'm taking good damage no matter what. 612. So that's 14 damage right now. Get rid of the 2 damage there, but that's not. Still gonna take 2 damage overall. I'm gonna lose my shield right now. I don't think there's a way I can move around to prevent that, unfortunately. If I move down, let me add the 5 here. What does moving down add 5 do? Okay, I got an achievement. That's funny. 8 to 4, it's just the same thing. Yeah, nothing changes doing that, does it? Not really, just the numbers kind of change around. There's no point in using the feel on that then. Alright, that was painful. Yes, I was not sure I'd survive that either, Joyce. I'm gonna be honest. But I do have. I got a lot of power going for me. That's the benefit. I've got like a lot of power ups going. So I also am abusing the rubbing core because that's working wonders right now. And I have a massive amount of health, which helps. Let me see. Do the 2 white here. I should have boosted it. Ah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. 4 and 7. Any way I can avoid taking any damage? I mean, if I go up, I won't take any damage. It's better to not take damage right now. It's gonna hit hard next turn too. Oh, that's gonna be bad. 18, 24, 18. Okay. 18 is just 2 of these. Then I can grab this and this. Okay. 5 goes here. I probably want to move up ultimately. 4 and 4. Move up. 4. He's at half health. We might be able to still win this. It is definitely looking tricky. Do that. Just do this just to get one big one out there. Knock both of these up to 5. Toss the 4 in here. And I'm gonna. I want to save the rest of it, or do I want to try to finish this? That's 10. 14 plus 7 is 21. There's a 49 over there. 9 into this. 4. That's yes, that's 13. 14. I've already lost count. I do not think I can make 76. In there. Can I make... give me a second, guys. I gotta do my math. My math brain ain't mathing. So the 10 is into this is going to be 14 and 21. So yeah, that's over there at 49. And then the 9 into this is 13, which is 52. Oh, yes, it does have 7 power. It's a good point. 72, what is that? So 49, 13, which is 52, 62. You need 76. I might actually be able to make that. I know it's up to 49. This makes it 50. Yeah, because that's adding that. If I do the double here, that puts it down to that. This puts it at 62. If I put this into here, I don't know if it's going to do any more. I think we might want to save the rest, just in case he does something big. Because the power only gets added once. So we put this in here, that's gonna put us at 62, and then we add the 7, and that's not enough to take him out. We're super close. We're super close to taking him out this turn, but we're not gonna make it. Of that. This. And that. That there. I should have used this. Whatever. I need to actually keep my ones. I'm not using this I need to keep the white ones. I'm not using this strategically enough. 2 4s in here. Do I want to 4 up there? I mean, I can make it higher. Let's just make it into a 6. Put it up there, and then put one of our 9s up there. Then we take no damage this turn. Stunning him again is going to be really rough. He has 9 durability. Buddy, I know this is you prepping for a big attack, and I get that. Trust me, I do. But dude, couldn't have picked a worse time. Not a good plan for you. Looks like it's my turn to grieve. Alright. We made it. We got a legendary. We did our first. We actually succeeded on our first run. Nice. We unlocked. We were on difficulty 0, and we unlocked difficulty 1. 12 criminals. These are the different bosses we beat. These are different units, and the amount of units and treasures we got. 10 and 11. Total star coins obtained. 67 in total. Okay. 42 with my highest strength in a single lane. Highest strength in a single turn was 78, and we didn't actually end up having to retreat. I usually end up retreating more often, but that I'm used to playing on. Thanks, Joyce. I appreciate that. Oh gosh. Yes, 67. It helps that I have played a little bit, so I do know how some of the stuff works. So these are the 3 big bosses that we beat. And let me see, reroll chances plus 12. They'll go over rerolls in a second. And our level is now 4 out of 70. What do we unlock? We unlocked some new characters. Basically, you unlock new characters whenever, usually when you level up. They each do different things. So we have Repairmaster Dong Dong. Let's see, repair expert. Dong Dong learned from a repair expert of the Cat Clan who excels at modifying discarded units and reselling them at high price. When restoring HP, gain the same amount of star coins. He's pretty good for star coin collecting. Mediator Gray, she's a treant. It does tell you, I think, what is that Trent? I don't know. It tells you the species, and different species will have different abilities too. Gray, in her spare time, runs a meditation class to help various insomniacs improve their sleep. Center focused. At the start of the battle, add 3 power to the central attack unit. That's not bad. Seasoned Thief, Wolfie. Human can thieves also become bounty hunters? In fact, the association only focuses on the member's ability to complete bounties, and they don't care much about your previous job. You may steal an item in the shop, but you cannot purchase any items. So, give and take. Shield modifier S808. S808 was originally a shield modifier, skilled at modifying ships to his style, but now he's a professional bounty hunter. Shield modification, when losing max HP, add max shield. You lose max 8 HP at the beginning. Build Master Alice. As a strategic master, Alice has been conducting deep research in unit combinations. Besides, she is also a professional Lonestar card player. For every 25 star coins gained, gain Build Scholar. Pick either an overclock or a trip patch. Oh my goodness, I do this in my head too. Try power unit. Man. Thief is you like the Thief? I actually don't think I've done a run with the Thief. I really liked the Shield modifier and Repair Master. Those are my playstyles. I don't think I've done one with the Thief quite yet. Master Collector. Ooh, Dango. Human Dango, a master collector, always loves shiny treasures, no matter what the quality is. She wants to include them all in her collection. Master collector, at the start of battle, for every 4 treasures you own, generate energy. I did enjoy Dango too. I loved using Dango because I just collected a bunch of treasures and had so much energy. I think we let me see. We need level 30 for custom mode. We can check history to always see, what our history is. I think we are 1 level away from getting a new. Yeah, I was gonna say we're 1 level away from getting the new ship. So we have to do another one as the main ship. Let's see. It does tell you over here what your level ups will get. So in the next level, we'll get the spaceship and 5 random talents. So now you can choose your pilot. Each time there'll be 3 random pilots to choose from. All pilots have their unique inherent talents, and random talents require certain association levels to unlock. I don't think we're there yet. I think that's what's coming up. Use reroll chances to reselect pilots. Reroll chances are primarily on through each playthrough. In the meantime, you have the option to designate a specific pilot for guaranteed appearance. For me, I just kind of like doing the random. I like seeing what they give me and trying to go with what they gave me instead of re-rolling. But I can understand why some people might want to. You know what? I don't think I've actually really used the Thief. So let me do a run with the Thief this time. I can now talk about difficulty modes as well. So we were playing on 0. If you play 1, the enemies have more HP because they didn't have enough before. Of course, the higher the difficulty, the better the. I think you get more stuff out of it. I don't really know. It just makes it more interesting, but. Okay, but sometimes the random pilots are hot garbage. Joy is totally fair. I don't disagree. I haven't. I totally understand it. I get it. I'm the kind of gamer that just lives with what I'm given, so that's why I'm just like, well, this stuff sucks, but I'll take it. So I'm that kind of guy. So I get re-rolling if you have super bad stuff and you want to try to get something better. I'm also a very I hold on to my things, so they give me a limited number of re-rolls, and I'm instantly like, I gotta hold on to these, even if I have like 100 of them. So I will be trying difficulty mode 1. I don't know if we'll actually win this. But we'll at least try. You don't have to win the one. Oh, wow, that was fun. You do not have to win the run. You do not have to win the run to get experience, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Got that out there. Let me see. You have a true gambler's soul. I'm just not drunk. Thanks. Well, a part of it is I usually and depending on what I'm doing, I have pretty bad luck. So I've just learned to live with what I'm given because of that. Um, but I totally understand. Let's see, Midgard, which is kind of a fun play on words actually, because I think I know what this guy does. G12 henchman, guided by the strange modification philosophy of the Undiptus Mechanian, G12 has stuffed his already small spaceship with the most powerful defense module. However, this made the spaceship unbalanced. Like this, and like this. The elegant art of thievery requires continuous practice. I am so tired of how fast that goes by. Okay, start the battle. There's nothing else we can do anyway. And you see that? My legendary unit. It's a gift. Okay. You know what, guys? I think I'm just going to leave the pop-up text to you. I'll read the text that sticks around. Because I cannot get that out there fast enough. I apologize. I'm trying, but I just can't notice it fast enough. Defense module. Failure in a showdown. Take only 1 damage. Golly gee, really? Okay. I think that only affects the middle, though. I think that only affects the section it's in, but I could be wrong. We'll see. We might as well up this. We have 2 2s we can use for this section. It doesn't matter, though, because it's the one. You know what? Maybe may as well just say that. I should see. Reading out loud is such a good practice, though. I mean, it is. I don't disagree. I do. I like reading out loud. I should have kept that blue, too, by the way. I feel dumb using that, because I could have upped that to a 3. I'm going to keep reading. I'm just going to probably not be able to read the full thing, that's all. Go for that. We only have 4 shields. So, one thing that's nice about the first pilot was that she did give us extra health. We do not get extra health with the this pilot. I guess I'll just save this too. It's not really doing us any good if I put it in there. Oh, he's doing a big hit this turn. Okay. 7s. Oof. Keep the brain oiled. Yeah, that's fair. I actually, fun fact, read mostly in my head. I only really read out loud. I only read out loud in streams and stuff usually. I read most of my stuff in my head because I prefer reading that way. 7 7. I can move out of the way of one of them. The middle thing is always going to be. So if I move down and putting the middle there, I get that to 4, but I can't get it to 5, which is what I need it to be at. Well, 4 and 5 is still pretty good though. I'm thinking I can tap this up. We can go down here and we can do this. I can dump this 2 into here and we can get it paralyzed. If he's paralyzed, we'll probably be good. I miss my my original stuff. Gosh, I miss my original stuff. 5. I mean, not original, but the stuff I got in the last run. 4, 3, 2. It's unfortunate. Should have saved some. I forgot that the middle thing is always 1. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's only attacking for 3 this turn, so we're good. Um. 4. And make that one 5. 5 here. 5 here. 4 there. And it. Star coins. My 1 seal back. We also have 1 less seal, so that's pretty rough. Ooh, the high voltage amplification core. Okay, overclock 4, add 1 power. That's pretty good if you can consistently get over 4. Attenuation device. On low, generate an energy of 1 less point and add 2 strength to the attack unit behind. Alright. Interesting. Um. Strength is pretty good. I want to go for the voltage core though. I just like that one better. Shop. We don't have much money. Let's go for a unit because we could use an extra unit. This place feels like a junkyard in the cosmos, filled with various inferior products. For some people, they will definitely avoid this place, but for others, it might contain what they need. Right, we steal from a shop. What am I thinking? We should just go for the shop attack. I'm not. Again, I don't play the thief, so I'm not used to that. Try to remember that next time. Let's see. Overclock. Inferior overclock core. At 4, you add 2 strengths, but it's an inferior tri-power. Triggers every third. Yeah, I know how tri-power works, so let me see. Add 6 strengths, add 3 strengths. But you only need blue and 3 white for that one. Huh. The tri-power, get this up for me. The tri-power is just when you get the 3 energy. Yeah, it's just when you load all 3 of the energy into it. So that one's pretty good, actually. I like that. We'll go up here for now. You almost to the junkyard and reluctantly find a unit that can still be used. I need to remember I can steal some shops. And with my luck, we won't see another shop. No, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Okay. Great Wall. Oh boy. Ocean. We've seen the Great Wall before, so I won't read through that stuff this time. Surrender before the Great Wall. That we'll have to. We'll try. We'll try not to surrender. Let me grab this. I do 3 there. Get the 5 here to get the power up. Oh, I could, yeah, keep the 5. Do the 5. 5 here to get the power up. 3 here to block. And a 3 up here to start on that. Alright. Yeah, we can go for that. We have no treasures and we barely have anything. Man, this feels so rough. It's so rough starting a new one after you're used to the stuff you have. Man, I wish I had something to change these ones. Oof. Not helping. Not helping. The 5. I could do the 4 here if I wanted to. I don't think the 2 ones, because the 2 ones is gonna be 1. What's that? 2. It's gonna be 4, so I'll take 1. I do have shield. I could take the 1 damage. See, my way of playing, my preferred way of playing is to make a bunch of energies because I love having more energy than I need to have, and I just don't have any way to make energy quite yet, so that's not ideal. um. I can also move. If I go down, like this thing is gonna have to reach 5 either way, and the best I think I can do is 4. So like, let's see. Let's listen to a 5. Do 2 damage there. Don't do any damage up here, but we only take 1 shield damage. Okay. What you got, buddy? Might want to duck down on this one. If you go down, deal with that. Go 3 on this. 4 on this. That will do a good amount of damage. I could also save that. I think I want to save that. And the 5 down here. I have a reason for that. He's paralyzed this turn. He should go down. It would be a miracle to not get enough. Well, I almost got that miracle, actually. 3 there, 6 here. Yes. start working on that again, I guess. We're doing enough to take him down if he was at full health. Alright. Fuel back and a unit. Oh boy. So we have our generate 1 point unit, which is not as good if we don't have something to feed that into. Now, if we upgrade it, that might be better. High energy induction. When white, wait, when white, that literally says orange. Can I not read? Can I please learn how to read? When orange energy is generated in your turn, adds 2 strength. When an orange energy is generated, you get 2 strength. I wish I could get both of these. This upgraded with this would be so good. I do like being able to use more energy, which is probably the ideal thing, but this one's rare. I don't want to miss out on getting it. I can always find the weak energy source again. I think I'm going to go for the high energy induction, actually. Modification could be good. How many vacation days we got? Okay, we could go for star coins, unit. I really could use some more units. I'm going to go for the unit. You receive an email from the Bounty Hunter Association. Given the increasingly dangerous cosmic environment, we've decided to provide additional assistance to novice bounty hunters. 2 standard units suitable for beginners are available for you to choose from. Embark power at the start of battle. Add 2 power to all initial attack units. At the start of battle. That's interesting. 2 power to all initial attack units. At start of battle, generate a blue energy. And it becomes orange energy. That's actually good for my setup. That becomes 3 power. If I can upgrade the embark energy, that one's really good for if I want to use the high energy. So yeah, we'll grab that. I think we'll switch out this with this, just because this is technically better than the basic core, as it can theoretically do more damage. Although you're not very satisfied with the title of Novice, and Embark Energy doesn't seem to be very useful, free things are always welcome. I don't know. Embark Energy seems like it could be useful. I mean, it's only once, so it's not great, mind you, but could go for a modification. Modification wouldn't be bad. Let's do that. 3 star coins, modify 1 attack. Oh, okay. In the tavern, a young mech pulls you aside and mutters incomprehensibly about the Lonestar universe being a game world, and his current goal is to maximize production skills. Nevertheless, he's willing to help you modify your units at a minimum cost, perhaps even free. 3 for giving power to a unit, and support. Oh, you could degrade the highest graded slot. So I could have this be just blues. That's not awful, and it's free. I'll take that. Alright, who are we up against? Spaceship Scout, Criminal Nada, Danger Level Elite. At first glance, Nada and her spaceship both seem somewhat ordinary, but she possesses a set of mysterious weapons from the Indiptus Mechaning, the lock-on device. This has earned her a place even among the notorious Hyena gang. Okay. Activate 1 enemy units and the same lane hibernate for a turn? Yeesh. Do not like that. Okay. That will be fun. Let's see how this goes for us. So you've hibernated my middle lane. Which is kind of bad for me. If I move it, is it no longer hibernated? I'm not sure if that's how that works or not. Put this foe here and we can do some damage. Keep this. 2 here. Yeah, this you have to spam. spam G2 loans attack, but that's fair. I don't like the look of this guy, so I might end up having to do the same thing. It's kind of annoying that he can just hibernate things like that. Right. In turn. Alright, so if I go up here, I mean, I could go down and then I avoid damage. Then I can't really do much to him either. Alright. Not in love with this, mind you. I can upgrade this to a 2. I could upgrade that into a 3 if I wanted. I could upgrade this into a 2. Just 2 it up here. I can keep my 5 for a bigger hit. We can at least take this much damage. I could go up. If I go up. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I can take this guy out as fast as possible. That's preferred. Alright. Best plan now is the question. Do this. Honestly, the best plan might be to double up on that. We have a 4 here. We can do that to 11. 7 up here. That's also 11. Didn't take that long to beat him, and I'm happy for it. That guy was annoying. See you later, buddy. Wait, and a treasure. We need some treasure. We don't have any treasure yet. Each vacation has 1 more day. At the end of the turn, deal 1 damage to the enemy for each energy in hand. I don't really get to hold a lot of energy, but I do like holding energy. I'm gonna go for crossbow. Any shops? There is a shop. Okay, we can stop by a shop and then also do the unit. Plain loot. Let's see. You enter a bustling shop where customers keep coming in and out. However, the shopkeeper doesn't seem happy, or rather, he has a blank expression. He only says one sentence as each customer passes by. Welcome to my shop. Come and see if there's anything you want. You could sell for coins. We could gain some star coins. Just enter the shop. Let me see. Which one is suited to go in my pocket? Well, what you got? At the start of the battle, degrade the highest. Oh, you have the breakthrough. Okay. Leap car. Overclock 2, add 2 strengths. And overclock 4, add 2 strengths. Does that add 2 strengths twice? Can you, like, do that? Average retail experience? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's no lies detected here. That's pretty accurate. Well loaded with the highest energy in this battle. Add strength equal to loaded point. Nah. Activate 3. Generate 2 white point energy. Level 2 6 white point energy is nuts. I wish I had something that could convert it to a different color, though. At the start of the turn, add 1 shield. And add 2 strengths to all your attack units. Breakthrough is pretty good. What do we want here? Overclock seems... The Leap Core Plus seems pretty interesting. Definitely seems like it will be better for me, so I'll take that. We won't inside the shop for a while, and time flies by quickly. Soon, it is time for you to leave. I think we'll replace this with this for now, and then we might grab this. And then I could check a question mark, and we could hope that the unknown is an upgrade. I could use an upgrade for this. But I don't think this is going to quite count as this. I mean, it does say it generates, so maybe? It's only going to help for 1 turn, though, so it's not like the greatest things in sliced bread. Go to this 2 identical common units and randomly copy 1 unit. You visit a desolate planet and encounter a Trent who fears loneliness. He even uses his own ability to split into 2. When he and his replicant see you passing by all alone, he feels the pain of loneliness and wants to give you a gift. 2 identical common units. Yeah, sure. He gives you 2 gathering core, hoping you can make good use of them. When any unit generates energy of greater than or equal to 5 point, add 2 strengths. What's the upgrade do? Adds 3 strengths. I don't like that it's a single thing. You could also gamble with your shop consumable and hope for a legendary steal. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. I like to save my shop stuff till the end, just in case I get to a point where I really need it. I don't think I really want that. If I could place both of them, maybe I would put both of them here. But like, it just, eh. What's the first bot? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, Moon Shadow again. Alright, let's do this thing. I can't see this name Ryoma without. Okay, but gambling at the beginning has the same result as gambling at the end. I mean, yes, you're not wrong. I just, I, I, I can solve my things. And I might end up needing it at the end more so. You never know what could come up. I guess as a thief, it might be better to do it at the beginning. I haven't played the thief a lot, so I was gonna say I can't see the name Ryoma without thinking of Fire Emblem ever since I've played it. So let's see. We have a 1 blue point over here. What do we want to do here? Ah, yeah. We're gonna get our stuff back, so we can feel free to move around as much as we want. I'm gonna probably upgrade this. It's probably not a bad idea to just upgrade that twice. Get this to 4. And then I can move up. It's probably best to move up here. And then we can add this. I'll save that actually. Let me go here. Actually, no, I do think I have to use it to not take damage. 5. Fine, I will. Fine. Twist my arm. This is not going to overclock it at all. We can do the one here. This would overclock this one, though. Let's see. Yeah, that is adding 2 strengths. So yeah, is how that works. Neat. We'll go for that. I would like to add something to that to get the tripwire going, but alas, no luck here. I mean, I could use a 7, but I'm feeling like I want to save 1 energy, so. Oh boy, another 15. What is it that, yeah, it's durability that this guy switches out on. Okay. I don't have any orange, which is unfortunate. Alright. Do this. And I could do this to do a little bit of extra damage and keep 3. It'll also paralyze him, so that's not bad. I need to get more orange. I'm not getting enough orange. Let's see. I can do this one here. I'm gonna save the rest. We're at least doing some damage here. 686. Wonderful. Love it. Could I get more orange, please? Yeesh. Yeah, I'll do that. Do that there. I could do the 2 here and get the 1 strength up. And 4 can go down here to keep this going. 3 and 3 should be enough to make that 0. And then we put this 5 up here to do some damage and get the tripwire off. The tri-power started. Can I ever say that right? That's gonna be the consistent thing, isn't it? Dadgummit. Alright, 666. That's dangerous. Let me just grab that. Just grab this. This 1 is not useful in any capacity. I can use the 3 up here at least, and I can put the 1 here to get this moving, I suppose. Real and let me see. I can do the 6 there. I can do the 5 here. I mean, if I get him, that's rough. Can I get it set up to the point where I'm doing? Yeah, that's better. That'll be paralyzed. I need that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Can I spacebar to end turn? No. Okay. And now he's just doing the middle one. Got this. Got this. This guy can just jump into this, I guess, and I'll save the rest. Didn't get a single orange. That's unfortunate. I need to find more ways to generate orange, and we need to make some more orange, like, as a color, because we can find those color things on vacation days, and that's what we need. All right, let's get this thing set up to 4 here. And let me see, we can do 5 on one of these. It's a better setup. Probably we could duck down. That probably wouldn't be a bad option here. But then we could do like 5 here to get this going. The 1 here to get that up. Nope. 3 here to get that going. 4 down here. Can I do this guy out this turn? Doubtful? 17, and then the 1 is not going to do it, so yeah, I'll save the 1 then. Still, he will go back into paralyzed soon. Do I have any? I have no movement left, so I just gotta take whatever I'm given. Um, do this once. Do this once. It's the best I got. And then we could also just do this really cool thing called just winning, and I feel like that's probably a good plan. He didn't even break through the shield, thankfully. I'm a little more. I'm a little less loose on my my movement on my feel when it's a final boss of an area. Alright, what do we got? When an attack unit is loaded with a 9-point energy, add 1 power. That's nice, but I can't even reach that. Just 6 master HP. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You get full healed anyways, so like when it comes to the final boss of an area, I'm a little more willing to just take hits, move around a lot because you get both full health and your fuel back. So speaking of health, I could use a little extra, so I'll take it. Ooh, the rubbing core is back. Slot pointer, tri-power, add 2 strengths to all attack units for every slot they have. Could be good. Combining rubbing core with the power that the high energy induction has is not terrible. I just need to actually I just need to actually be able to generate the orange. The tri-power might be better. Add 2 strengths to all attack units for every slot they have. Is that like I don't remember. Is that just slots they have open right now, or is that like slots that are filled in also count? Because it's just counting slots in general. Bubbing core is super good, and it is just energy in general. So if we get it upgraded, it's not bad. I'll risk it. Ooh, energy resource. Oh, but a shop and modification too. Well, if this is orange, I want to go for the energy resource. If we get lucky, we can get something good. According to the regulations, the supply points of the association will provide free energy resource upgrades to passing hunter ships. The Trent manager in front of you is helping you with procedures while complaining. Recently, the nitrogen fertilizer I use on myself has doubled the price, and I don't know how to live in the future. As he spoke, he pulled out a new branch deep between the two buttons of his shirt. How many star coins do you wish to offer him? Risk it like a real gambler. 15 for upgrade 1 point energy resource. If we didn't get the color, you can you can upgrade the numbers too, which is not bad. Let's see, 1 point energy into a 4 point. Upgrade 1 4 point into an 8 point. 1 point into a 6. I don't want to. Well, actually, am I? I guess I don't necessarily need the money too much. Yeah, yeah. We'll upgrade my 1 point into a 6. You directly put a bag of star coins, almost called them chips, star coins on the table. The manager rubbed his hands to make the most luxurious material for upgrade for you. However, the novice hunter at the next table was not so lucky. He had no money and only had the worst option. It's hard that his next opponent would be Toilet Lid. You could only wish him good luck. Could get a unit. I really wish I could have gone to one of these as well. Maybe if I had the. Oh man, I should have taken that travel voucher at the beginning that gave me +1 instead of crossbow. I would have gotten. I would have gotten this. Oh well, crossbow has been doing some damage, so it's useful. Unit recycling, free trade, big sale. The cosmic shop is broadcasting in the area, and a middle-aged man wearing a yellow space armor is standing in front of the shop, making this kind of shop advertisement. It leaves you puzzled about how such a shop can even make a profit. Gain star coins based on rarity, lose one of your remove 1 unit. Okay. I mean, 8 star coins isn't bad. Do I get to choose? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'll just give it to the basic core. I don't need it. You sold basic core, and surprisingly, everything they advertised on the broadcast is true. You definitely gain profit from the visit, but you still don't understand how these shops can be profitable. Alright. I don't really want to put the rubbing core in there quite yet, but I do want to have it with me just in case. Alright, we ranked up. Season Thief Wolfie. As a 1-star hunter, you've claimed the bounties for the following criminals. We're promoted to Tier 2. Alright. Tricolor. This guy. Tricolor Alex Henchman. Alex is a gambler with a strong intuition. He seems to be able to read people's minds and, of course, can see your hand of cards and gain power from it. However, even with these abilities, he still lost everything in a game of Lonestar card and had to turn into a life of space piracy. You know, dude, happens to the best of us. Well, the enemy has no white energy in hand, have double strengths. Blue energy, double strengths. Orange energy, double strengths. I see how you play. Do you want to have a life or death gamble? Not preferably. I don't necessarily see if I think I have an option, but I don't want one. That's going to do 2 damage to him. I don't think he's going to be too terribly bad. Um, I can at least block some of the damage, and then we can keep what we have here. And we're doing 8 damage to him, which is awful. And we are doing extra damage with the crossbow. So that's pretty good. Alright, so I gotta be careful with the orange one this time. I can actually use up my blues if I want to, and I don't want to use up all my white. Let's grab this twice. I could do this, take no damage here. Nope, no, 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 no. This will paralyze him. I'm paralyzed. No one can hear me. Anyway. My not great singing aside. Upgrade this to 9, please, and this to 4. Pretty sure I've got this guy's number now. Yeah, he's already going down. Right. Karaoke stream win. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, dude. I lost this gamble. I am so out of like tune and stuff. I'm not a great singer. I like singing. I really like singing, but I'm not good at it. Stock coins, fuel, choose 1 unit. Uh, at the start of the third turn, add 2 power to all attack units. Okay, if you take 3 turns, that's not bad. When fuel is consumed, okay, that's a fuel one. The start of the third turn, add 2 power. I mean, this isn't awful, I guess. Let me check really quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'll never do a karaoke stream, but I will say it is probably going to be a while. The association organizes the unit donation event. Donating unused units not only helps fellow hunters, but also gets you the clearance package provided by the association. These common units have long been placed unused in the association's warehouse and have now been bundled for those who donated units. Common for 1 common, 1 rare for 2 common, 1 legendary for 3 common. I don't really want. I mean, I can get rid of this basic core, I guess, because I'm not going to use it, but like, that's not the thing I wanted to get rid of. Basic core, please. Thank you. The Tone Energy Device Plus. 3 times per battle, activate, generate 1 orange energy that's worth equal to the current turn. That's what we're talking about right there. Do we want to keep embark energy? This is 3 times per battle. The only problem is it is only 3 times per battle, so we will not be able to do it once we use it 3 times. So I have to be a little more careful with that one. I want to use it in place of embark energy. It is orange, so I think it might be the better option. Alright. Peacemaker. Criminal Voot. Danger level henchman. Unlike other space pirates, Voot always speaks gently with his catchphrase, "May the world be at peace." But the condition is that you have the ability to make peace with him. Otherwise, your fate may not be much better than being captured by the fanatics of the Omnipotent Mechanian? I'm not even sure I'm saying that right, honestly. Peace device. After achieving 5 draws in Showdown, surrender at the start of the next turn. I missed what he said. I love it. Love looking away. I can boost this. At least. This can go here. And then let me see what I want to do. The 4 here will make that 5. I can do this to be doing 1 damage here. Can't really block all the damage up here. Block most of it, though. Do that, and we take 1 damage. That's not awful. He has way too much durability. Still have units that can be activated. Clicking on a unit triggers its effect and puts it on a cooldown. Then by kind of... Yes, I can, but it's only generating a 1. I don't need a 1 right now. This is literally the one thing that is better to wait on. Because I can only do it 3 times, and it does it based on the turn. So, literally... Game, this is the one time you don't want to tell me that, because it's actually not helpful. Alright. He has 99 health, too? Okay. Draws seem to be the way to do this guy, then. Got my orange. Do this up here. This here. It takes 3 damage on the shield. That's not great. I'm probably never going to knock this guy's durability all the way down, though. That seems heavily unlikely. But I'd rather not lose my shield right now, so I guess we'll do this. Oh, he's doing a big hit. What am I thinking? Ah! Hi, my name is Dumb. Welcome to my existence. Alright, guess we're boosting this twice. I can use this to make a 3, which is not awful option. What's the best setup here? My foot hurts. I mean, if I go up, that might not be bad. If I go up, this might be able to deal with this, kind of. Yeah, I was gonna say, that should be able to, and that gives me 1 draw, too, so that's a step in the direction of getting the draws. And if I do this, I do a little extra damage, if I want. I can wait. Yeesh, 12 in the middle is rough. Not impossible to deal with, but rough. That goes there. I make a 4 here if I wanted to. I'm going to do the 6s in the middle, which will actually, ironically, not give me the... Yeah, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. Sorry, just give me a second here, guys. I just got a message. Okay, that's kind of funny. Anyway, what do I want to do here? Not take damage. That would be preferred. But anyway, to make a tie right now. I could put this here and make a draw there. That's not awful. We're taking 2 shield damage. I could save the rest. I could do 1 more here. I'm not against that. Does a little bit of damage to him. But we're wearing him down at least. This guy's kind of... It's my setup that makes this guy kind of harder to fight. What's the synergy point at now? 6? Nice. Double that up. I need a 3 down here. I'm not gonna be able to tie that one. I'm actually not gonna be able to tie any of these, ironically. Keep the orange. Use this. The orange. Use this. I don't want to take any damage if I can avoid it. Maybe I should use the orange. I can make another 6. Yeah, I can use the orange. Do the 5 here and the 6 down here. Big hits are coming. 2 10s. Yep, I knew it. Let me grab an orange here. Tap that. Do I tap it twice? I don't know if I need to. See, if you're using shop consumable, you could win your gamble and find super duper one-shot gun. And you wouldn't be in this situation. You know, you know, just because you're right doesn't mean. I can't. I have no. I can't. There's nothing to say to that. Well done, self. All right, let's just do that. Alrighty. Boost this. I might just make this one. Yeah, we'll make this one. Do that. And then we have a 2 here. I can put that there. Do I have to use my 2 9s for this? I don't think I have to. I think I can do my 9 here, and then I can do 3, and we can get another draw if we want. And that's some good damage. We can go for that. Okay. Boost this twice. Put this. I don't know where to put this actually. I could put the 6 in the middle if I want to get a tie over there. I could put this up here, 6 in the middle, and then use 3 down here, I guess. One more draw and he'll surrender. 4 more health and he's done. I think we know which one will probably come first with how I've been doing things. Get that to 5 for me. Go for this. We do the double 5s here. Yeah, he's already going down. 3 up here. And the 9 in this one. Really are a ruthless person. My apologies, but I was aiming to win. Get my fuel back. What unit you got? When tri-power is triggered to generate a white energy. Could be good. I'm not using my tri-power as much as I was, unfortunately. It's still a good thing, but Leap Core has leaped it. Activate 1. Add 1 point to all white energy in hand. Ooh, I don't really use white energy too much. I'm mostly an orange energy guy. Both of these give. See, I'll add 2 white, 2 point to all white. Generate an orange energy. Oh, that upgrade could be good. We'll grab that then. Repair. I don't need a repair. It could upgrade us, but I don't think I need it. Stock points unit. Go to the unknown. You encounter a unit vending machine that keeps enticing you with its continuous banter. Unknowingly, you have been chatting with the machine for 2 hours. When you finally come back to your senses, you remember that your purpose is to exchange for some units using the machine. I can get a rare unit for 2. I can get rid of 4 for a legendary. 1, 2. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of some of these though. These are pretty good. 2 I'm willing to get rid of, so we could do 2. Medium quantity then. Because I don't need these cards. They're not bad, I'm just not using them. High energy induction. You seem grumbling about the waste of time, and leave the vending machine with mixed feelings. I say, Having 2 of that might not be a bad option, actually. We'll see. I need to get some more weight. Star coins, repair unit. Received intelligence that the nearby planet Alpha is a gathering place for the Hyena Gang. The bounty hunters decided to launch an assault there. However, by the time you arrive, it seems that the battle's already ended. Might lose something, but I could get Surge Device. Star 8 HP, but you might lose star coins. I don't need the health. I guess we could go for the money. Ow. The ruins are filled with the bodies of the Hyena Gang members, and the scene is gruesome. The place has been thoroughly looted. You manage to find a few star coins in the ruins. However, as you leave, a Hyena Gang member who's barely alive shouts that he will avenge his wife and child, then fires a shot at your ship. Is by hey, you know what? Somebody's got to do it. Yeah, that was indeed kind of dark, Joyous. That was quite dark. What's the fight? Uh, Decem, Sheldon, Elite. No one knows how Sheldon, a mathematician, ended up becoming a space pilot. All we know is that his obsession with numbers has never changed, including his tendency to launch attacks only on the hour, and his spaceship's HP is always divisible by 10. At the start of the turn, restore HP to the nearest multiple of 10. Okay. Uh, Fine, I'll do it. For remote shopping services, let's use it. Let's see. This guy's literally the worst enemy in the game. Ugh. Uh, be a little careful with the first word you wrote there. I don't like that word in the chat, so if you don't mind not using that, I'd appreciate it. But this guy's really bad, huh? Read all the support unit slots. It's the only legendary here. Unload, add shield. That's not awful. When any unit activates. Okay. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate that. Let me see. The first time an attack unit adds power, add one more power. That's not awful. I mean, at the start of battle, degrading's not bad. You could also add shield. We could get more shield. When an enemy loads an energy greater than or equal to when any attack, not an enemy, duh. You add 2 strengths. On load, load a white to an adjacent unit. Attack units have 1 strength for each empty slot. That's actually not awful. I don't fill up the slots all that much. I could also degrade this because it degrades the colors of all support slots, so it would be just completely white for this. And that's the only problem is that's the only thing it's affecting. So I'm not sure if I want to do tech units have 1 strength for each empty slot, or if I want to do the escape ladder, because those seem pretty good. We'll do escape ladder and just hope we get more out of it. We haven't found many treasures this run, which is a bit rough, honestly. So I've got to knock him down to basically, I have to knock him down to like 49 before, or else I'll just go right back to 60. Eesh. That is super rough, man. I can upgrade these now, so the ladder is already coming in handy. It's gonna be tough. I can go up and probably block the things a little bit better because I won't have to deal with the 11. I think I can deal with that. Grab this into a 3 and make this into a 5. Then I can do the 2 3s here and we'll block this as well as get some damage off. And then I can do 1 5 down here. That's not going to be enough. We're only losing 3 shield. It's fine. It's only 3 shield. Who needs it anyway? This would generate a 1. It's really not going to... I mean, technically speaking, it helps. Technically speaking, it does help. Ugh. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a pain. I can see the reason this guy is one of the worst. Oh my gosh. Um, wait, that's 6. I'm gonna upgrade the 3. Doesn't really matter if I want to upgrade the 2 right now, though. At this point, it's probably better just to upgrade this again. No, I want to upgrade this. Then I have 2 6s here. This here. Put that there. What are we? We're taking 1 damage. That's fine. Can I get him down? I don't like that it uses that, but yes, I can. He's doing a big hit next turn, though, so I'm better off not. Well, this guy's going to be a pain in the butt. Putting it lightly. Um, that up to 4. That there. 7 can do this. 6. What are we getting from this? A 3? I mean, it'll tie us down there. I only have 1 more use of that, unfortunately. Um, 4 and 6 is kind of the best play we have here. We do 4 and 3, I'm only taking 1 damage, and then we put the 6 up here, and we do some damage to him. Alright. Nice. Not great. 5 up here. 4 and 4 down here. Okay, my main thing is going to have to be doing a lot of damage to him during his paralyzed phase, because that is the only chance I have at this point. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I can totally understand getting PTSD watching. This is so annoying. Oh my gosh, like the dude just won't stop healing. Um, I can go up. I hate using two fuel, but we don't always have a choice in what we do, unfortunately. Uh, yeah, it's exactly 10. That might be enough. Because he is at and it is divisible by 10, so he might not. Yeah, okay, we good. What do we at? 6? I'll wait a turn or two. I don't. He's doing a big hit next turn. Are you kidding me? 3. Make it a 4. Keep the 1 3, I think, and we'll just go for 10. 10 damage. We knock him down to 30. That's not a bad. That is not bad at all. Knock him down to 30 to 40. One of my math skills are so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez, we're running low on fuel. I can't. Moving would be really risky. Okay, we're gonna grab this for sure this turn. We need it. What do I want? Surviving this will take a miracle, but it's not impossible. Do that. Do this twice. Grab this for that. Go there. And use the 9. Yeah. And we keep the 3. Half health. He's at half health. I've used up all of my energy device, so I can no longer make orange energy. 3 is 8. If I make it both of them 4s, I can block the damage. I can do 4 damage there. It's not really going to help us any. I get it. I can get it to 10. Right. Under half health. One more hit and he'll be paralyzed too. Do this so that there's extra damage down here. Oh gosh, we're gonna take some hits. We do 5 on this one, 2 here, and the 8 down here. It's gonna heal off the damage, but at least I only take, what is that? I'm only taking like 4 damage. That's alright. I don't have a shield anymore now though, so I gotta be a little more careful. Slow and steady. You right. You right. He's doing a big hit. Okay. So I'll go carefully on this one. No orange. That is highly unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. Okay. The 4s go in the middle. I could have killed him last turn. Oh my gosh, you're right. I probably could have. I wasn't even thinking about killing him. Yeah, that's great. Well, you know, stuff like that happens to me. And we're gonna do that. Knock that down. That down. I'm not doing enough damage, so I'll save it. Red, orange. I'm colorblind too. Good to know. Threes don't help here. 4 and 4 is what I need. All right. This time I should do this. I have this 2 here that can go there. This 5 goes here. Put the 8 and the 6 here, I guess. I think I should be better off doing that, and we'll just take 3 damage. This is okay, that should be able to deal with that just fine. I think if I double this up and do these 2 here, and then this down here, we won't take damage. Surely we can take him out. I just need to do 10 damage. It can't be that hard to do 10 damage. It's actually such a scam that this guy isn't a final boss. It is, actually. This guy could be a final boss. Like, wait a moment. I can't leave incomplete formulas for the world. He doesn't have a lot of health, but he has enough to make himself annoying. When generating 1 point energy, upgrade it to orange. I mean, I don't have much that's actually making 1 energy. What's this do? At the start of the battle, trigger all activate effects. Is that... Did that... I don't know, man. Neither of these are exactly what I want. Alright. Upgrade station, we should do a pair. We should do a pair. The prison in Black Star suddenly erupts into a riot. One of the most dangerous criminals, who has planned an attack on the Bounty Hunters Association headquarters, manages to escape. The local authorities issue an urgent reward for the escaped felon. You pilot your ship and conduct a thorough search, ultimately locating the fugitive. He offers to upgrade your ship in exchange for a chance to escape. I just wanted health, man. Copy the highest graded use slot of 1 unit. Upgrade 1 unit. I could upgrade that. This is upgraded. Adding 6 strengths would make that more useful. Gentle tap. We can upgrade the gentle tap, I think. Or do I want to do this? We'll do gentle. No, there's no point doing gentle tap. We have escape ladder. That's right. Then high voltage amplification core is probably the choice, because then I can just go straight into it. Yeah. Fusion is upgrading your ship's units. Just as you're about to report to the authorities, he interrupts. It's useless. I know you'll report me, but I can easily escape. No matter how many times you try, the result will be the same. He seems somewhat desperate. I was a bounty hunter too, but we're all just pawns of the association. The fugitive appears to be descending into madness and runs into the darkness. Good on him. Stop by the star coin section. Take 1 damage, gain 3 star coins. No, I kinda need to keep my health. You encounter a devout bearfolk follower of the Undiptus Mechanian. Wonderful. Who has sold all his belongings in the hope of purchasing armor of spaceship to modify his own body. He wants to possess the universe's strongest body. No thank you, sir. Finding this type of modification horrifying, you formally reject his request and leave. Not so much that, I just don't have the health to spare. What are we fighting? Oh boy, it's transition cabby. Right, we have the ability to add another thing now. What do I want to add? Oh, I needed to upgrade the inbox energy. I kind of forgot I needed to upgrade that. I'm gonna be honest. Whoops. And try power. Why didn't I upgrade either of them? You know, this is probably going to be a short. Alright, let me see. What else do I got here? At the start of the third turn, add 2 power to all attack units. I mean, not a terrible choice, honestly. Also interested in using the rubbing car. I don't know if that would be better or worse. I'm not really using this much anymore, so we could probably add this instead. Alright, so let's see. Start battle, stop battle. Oh boy, this guy's rough. And taking me out in 1 turn. Eee. Alright. Let's make this 3. This into 6. 1917. That would be the better option. Alright. And holy moly is right. This is not ideal. Jeez. Do these two here. Alright. Instead of for no damage, but if I do that, I'm a bit roughed up. I don't know. I do not know if we'll be making it this one. This run might not be making it all the way to the end. I'll keep it. Alright. We want to do this. And this guy's not really going to do much, but he can go here, I guess. You do the two sixes here. And then I kind of need to do this. He's in conversion mode now, so he's not going to do quite as much. Which is great, because I can't do quite as much this turn. Let me up this twice, and then grab one of these. And then I only have two fives. I can do the 5 and the 4, though. And it does have power, right, because this gave power, didn't it? Yeah, because we just got to the third turn. Nice. Okay. Use the 5 here. We get some good damage off this way, and he'll be paralyzed with one more hit. That's good. Guy is not letting up. I actually need the thing that let me get more on this. I need to be able to bump this more, because it would be really nice to be able to go even higher. Alright. 3 and 3, I have that. I can do 4. Taking 1 damage is an awful, and he'll be paralyzed for the next turn. I could also grab what are we at? Only turn 4. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 1 hit. Oh gosh, he's got power +2. Um, grab me one of these and tap it twice. 2 goes here. 4 goes down here. Alright, how am I looking on damage output here? Could I take this guy out? We're doing 38, he has 61. We need to do 23 damage. We need to do 23 damage. I get 9 from here. 7 from there. I do 13 and 9 is 22. 2, 6. Is that, am I actually, so the bottom floor attack scales away so that I 5. Oh, you mean the high voltage amplification core? Yeah, this was one of my favorites. You get you get power every time you use a 4 or higher. So, which actually, hold up, might be the key here. So this puts it up to 22, so that adds 1 more. It's not really that much better. 7, that's gonna put it up to, that's 9. I seriously think I might be 1 away. Puts this up to 11. I need to do one here. Okay, I think what we can do here, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. And we might, yeah, I was gonna say, if I use that, I think I have enough to take him out, and I did. Boom! Turn 5. Don't touch my ship! Ooh. Alright. Get my health back, thank goodness. We'll get 1 treasure. Ooh, legendary. For every 25 energy generated, generate orange 9. Meh. When loading orange energy, deal 2 damage to the enemy. Oh my gosh. Give me. Give me that machine gun. Give it. So good for my current setup. When the unit behind loads a white energy, load 1 copy. When trip... Oh my gosh, every time. When tri-power is triggered, generate an orange energy. That is the upgraded version of that one, isn't it? That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Treasure? I'm not against a treasure. We only have 7 vacation days. Let me see. When tri-power is triggered, I don't have my tri-power out anymore. That's the thing. I don't really use it anymore. Oh boy, indeed. I think treasure. I think we should go for the treasure. An upgrade would be really good too, like Embark Energy. We could go for the blue upgrade. Ahead, the card's packed. Okay, so it's another. It's the player one again. Okay, let me see. Radiating particles. At the end of a showdown, upgrade the energy with the highest point in hand to orange. After using call for support, generate 2 energy at the start of the next battle. Not really helpful here. At the start of the first turn, load a white 6-point energy into the central unit. When a unit's when a unit's activate, it's triggered. Add 1 strength to all adjacent attack units. That's not terrible. At the start of the first turn, add 4 strength to all attack units. Backup energy. At the start of the battle, generate 1 energy. I kind of like that the best, actually. This setup we have is kind of going the long way. We just take our time for the most part, so I do think I'd like to get that upgrade. Probably would be good to upgrade the Paracar. It's working on its own right now. Maybe the search device. Okay, randomly upgrade. So the renowned designer. Okay, we've got another. That's another thing we already got. I mean, this one being upgraded is fine, I guess. I don't use this for its weapon ability, to be honest. That's the one I want upgraded, and this is not great upgraded. I mean, honestly, I'd probably prefer to go for. The thing is, we have a chance of getting this too, so that's not. You know what? We'll go with support, and we got the one thing I didn't need. You know what? I'll use the money to see if we can't get. Okay. I'm fine with that. 6 star coin. At this point, I might as well just try to get as much upgraded as I can here. And if I do it, I can do the 9. It's fine. Okay. 12, and I could upgrade one of my weapons. I don't know if I want to use that. We might run into something I want to pay for. And vacation, and we're on to 3-star. We had a hard time with 2-star, so this is going to be interesting. 4 more fights left. We've gotten not my favorite kind of setup. It's not a terrible setup, but it's not my favorite, so. Okay, triangle again. Big Number Man is back. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Start that battle. I generated at 2. We are generating a lot of energy now, which is nice. Should just go for this. Yeah. Yeah, the machine gun when you're doing an orange build is just really, I love it. Put that there. Keeping the red. Keeping the orange wouldn't be bad. I could generate a single one. So I have a orange I can use, but I also might draw one. So like, not impossible. I can only knock this down to half. I can at least take not half. I can knock it into one. What do I want to do? Yeah, that's the better play because then I only take shield damage. All right. 15 damage is an insane output. Sorry, what? Doing a big hit next turn, and this apparently doesn't count as this big hit. I could go up. I could hit his weak core. I never actually got the chance to do that before. I just don't know if I can get to 15 on this. I definitely can't. It would honestly be better to go down. I just don't like that. Yeah. That there. Do that there. Save the vest. That'll put him down some. At least he's not healing. Sheesh. 21. Alright. Tap that. Tap this. Grab another three. We can put the sleeves together if I want to. I'm not sure that's really the best plan, but I can. I mean, you know, if you want. I'll stop that. I have a 4 I can use down here. And then we can grab maybe the 2 6s would be best. That might be enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're talking. And we do damage based on how many of these we have left over, so it's good to save some energy for future things. Boost twice. And then 3, 5, 3, 8, insult to injury. There we go. Alright. Steel. Choose a 1 unit. What you got for me? When shield changes, add 2 power. And activate, add 3 power. That's not terrible. You can add on after 2 turns, you can activate it for the extra power. Ooh. I want the modification or the treasure. Modification could be good. Treasure could be good. Our treasure setup is pretty good now. Let's go mod. Let's go for the modification. So we use a slot modification machine. Designed by the recent mech master Pi. Pi's design philosophy revolves around quality and difficulty. It invites you, who have gained some recognition lately, to be the first to try the machine. To grade the highest slot of 1 legendary, to grade the highest grade slot of 1 rare, and 1 common. 3 times for common, 2 times for rare. Do I have anything I want to have be degraded, though? Honestly, the leap core I wouldn't mind. What is that, common? That way I don't have to use orange up there anymore. Using orange is still good. You choose an ordinary common unit, which seems to pose no difficulty for the machine, and then it successfully modifies the unit for you. Using orange will still be the better option because we have a lot of orange-based things, but this way I don't have to use an orange. Alrighty, what you got for me? Oh boy. Attrition, Colin, henchman. Colin never engaged in plundering, and no one remembers why he was wanted. Countless police and bounty hunters have tried to capture him, but returned empty-handed. The Bounty Hunter Association even refuses to reimburse them for fuel expenses. Escape device. At the start of the turn, retreat from battle, preventing the enemy from claiming any battle rewards. Which it becomes after, I think, the fuel stone device. Oh gosh. I hate this guy. Oh, I hate this guy. He's always shows up in the worst times, and I end up running out of fuel. Alright. And you can't even... It's not, this guy. Not to mention he's got a lot of health. And we haven't seen the most annoying part yet. He can move, too. He's not moving right now, which is very nice, but he can move. Yeah. He'll be out of fuel next turn. Once I'm out of fuel, he'll run. I can try to take him out. I want to take him out, but I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see. 3, 3, 6, 6. Alright, well, we're out of fuel. Fantastic. I'm gonna grab an orange, so I have one, and we'll gentle tap it, so we're doing extra damage. Then we'll put this here, that there. Hey, we take him out. Sure, why not? Add insult to injury. Can't believe I failed to escape this time. Believe it, so you do get 1 fuel back at least. Dual cannons. When adding strength, deal the strengths added as damage to the enemy. Interesting. Overclock 5, add 11 strength to the attack unit behind. These two seem like they would go well together. Does it regularly add strength, or does it need something to add strength to it? I mean, I am adding strength to all attack units on the first turn. I really wish I could get both of these, I'm not gonna lie. We'll go for this one. Try it out. I don't know if it's arguably better than the pair car at this moment or not. I think it arguably could be better than the pair car, but I don't think it is. Let's see if we can't get more orange. I think that will be what we do this vacation. This is your first visit to the resource modification base. It says in the last era, the Indiptus Mechanian had discovered this resource, which had rapidly become the primary energy source for all spaceship units due to its high quality density and ease of use. The only problem is that the resources have some uncontrollable attributes. The colors and points could only be determined by observing them before using them. Resource modification can, however, limit the range of the variation quite well. Alright, remove one of the lowest point energy, copy one of the highest, remove one of the lowest graded colors, and copy one of the highest graded colors. For $30, you can get all of them as a human. Yes, please. That's good. You deeply know the important role of resources in coming battles. As an eloquent and persuasive human, you use your silver tongue and a bag of star coins to convince the staff here to apply all of your upgrades to your resources. Do you want to go for repair? Repair could get us fuel back. 4 damage for fuel. I'm willing to take it. Welcome to the Space Repair Base. The technician greets you with a professional smile, his shiny golden teeth glistening in the sunlight. We take pride in serving bounty hunters with top-notch services. Of course, if you're feeling generous, we have even more in surprise for you. Despite spending some armor, your ship gets refueled. In the long run, that will be useful. Wanted. Compressor. Seville. Seville is a master of psychology, and he knows that the best way to treat procrastination is with a deadline. Of course, literally dead. And supercharging device. Countdown 2. Add 12 strength to all attack units in the same lane. Destroy self in the same lane. Takes a total of 12 damage. Okay. So these things will be really rough if they stick around. He's doing a big hit next turn because of these things going off, I would assume. And this is, it destroys self. I think I got that right. I think I understand that right. If it takes 12 damage, it should destroy itself. I'm pretty sure that is an accurate understanding of the circumstance. Alright. This 3 can go here. I do want to be a little careful because he has something big coming up. Um, 3 up here would be for the best, because then that route takes 12 damage. And then we can do 4 and 5 for the middle here. Save the 8 for next turn. Yep, it destroys itself like that. Okay, sweet. They do get supercharged, though, which is rough. Probably should have tried to stop that. Hindsight. Hindsight's great. We need this to be at least a 4, I think. Do that. Oh boy. I definitely need to move, I think. I just don't know how I want to move. I don't want to move up because that thing's doing some of the most damage this turn. If I go down, I don't think I can block 22 is the only problem. Oh well. I do think that's the best play. I'll just use my highest thing so that I don't take that much damage from it. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna draw this, I think. No. I'm gonna boost this twice first. Then we'll draw one of these. Um, okay. It's not great. I really should have focused on trying to destroy this turn, but whatever. He'll be paralyzed next turn, so it's okay. We should just, at this point, we should probably just win. Like, I don't foresee this guy having any chance of surviving this. Let alone the fact that I am still doing damage every time I place these orange markers, so I almost one-shot him with that. 85 damage in total. coins, 1 fuel back, wait up, choose the treasure. When attack units are not loaded, they have 2 strengths. Meh. Max fuel? Yeah, why not? It's late game, but we'll take it. Any shops I can steal from? Ironically, we have not run into that many shops. 7 days. I could try to get some energy resources changed up. There's an unknown. I don't need the unit, I don't think. I actually do like this setup. Let's go to the, let's do the shield. We haven't done any shield things. Store 10 HP. I could gain 2 max shield for 6. Honey is irresistibly attractive to the bear folk. Many bear folk even become beggars just to have a taste of honey, like the one in front of you. He is kneeling in front of a honey orchard, asking you to buy him a jar of honey. I got the money. After enjoying a hearty meal, this beggar bear folk unexpectedly takes out a shield expander and tells you, "I'll be spending my life here eating honey. I won't need this anymore, so take it." We'll do the gambler's route. We'll check this out. As you are passing by a luxurious shop, a mech shopkeeper suddenly grabs you with an excited expression. He claims that you rescued him from the hyena gang's clutches before, but you have no impression on it. To show his gratitude, the shopkeeper allows you to choose any item from the shop as a gift. The first thing is free, and then the second one will also be free. Believe it or not. Breathtaking, I don't need, because I have step ladder. Overheat car. Overclock of 9, add 10 strength. That is nuts. I can make that. I don't know. Might be better than the pair car. Try power. Add 11 strengths. Kind of like that better because that's just use 3 things. Unload, add 1 strength. Try power, add 1 strength to the unit load. What do we got down here? When fuel reaches 0 in the battle, generate an orange energy. At the end of the showdown, while you have greater than or equal to 4 energy in your hand, add 1 to the points. When the central attack unit loads energy, add 2 strengths. This one's good. I wouldn't mind the smog. I don't know which one of these is actually better. This one feels better, but it can't reach the try power in 1 turn. Whereas this one can get the overclock in 1 turn. Combining these two is pretty good, actually. Bye. After making the purchase, you thank the shopkeeper for his generosity, though you can't get rid of the feeling that something seems a bit off. Okay. So let's change things up a bit. I think we'll grab the overheat car in place of that one. We have room for something else. We grabbed the overclock one, not the tri-power one. I could start the battle with an orange energy. That's not awful. Alright, we're not at full health. And we're up against... I don't need the fuel, but I would like my health back to full. Alright, 32 health. I think we have 6 shield. Our setup's not bad. I don't know if it's Corleone good, but it's not bad. We'll see how this plays out. End of battle. Alright. Got ourselves on 9 off the bat. Very nice. We can do that to take no damage, which is probably not a bad idea. I hate you losing my 9 already, but might be the play here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. And then we'll grab... What else do we want to grab? We'll use this 3 up here. And this 6 down here. I'll take 2 damage on my shield, but that's fine. If I move, is it better? I mean, yeah. Do 11 damage, so do it then. Might as well at that point. Okay, definitely doing a big hit. Definitely doing a big hit. Don't love it, but we'll see what you do. I'll use this up here. I'm not gonna use too many of my things because I want to save them, but shouldn't be bad. Here goes nothing. That's hard. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do a this. Alrighty. Don't have a 9, unfortunately. Same amount of damage no matter where I go at this moment. Do a 5 up there. This 3 is really not that useful. I could put it here, I guess, but hold on to this 3. Let's put the 5 up here. Use a 6 down here. Another 6 here. Could use 2 6s. Yeah, 6 here. $15 damage is a lot. 17 damage is a lot. I could put it there. That'll work. I mean, somehow made it out with only 10 damage being dealt, which is surprising, but I'll take it. I do also have barely anything to use now, but that can be remedied. Okay. Already going to be paralyzed, and I'm not even doing anything. Um, I'll just use 2 5s up here. Paralyze them. Go. Skip by his big attack. Okay. Use you. Use you. One here. One here. 65. I don't think I'm going to reach 65 this turn. That's 65. I don't think I'm going to reach. How much is it left, actually? 22? Is that feasible here? At the 5. There'd be 5, 10, 16. If I need 6, if I get 16, that's not going to be enough. We'll save the 6 then. My math might have been wrong there. I'm not going to deny that. But whether it was or wasn't, I think I did the better option here. Boom. Actually had an easier time with this build. Season Thief, Wolfie. Legendary. Alright. We reached level 7 off of that, got 13 more reroll chances. Took me an hour and 44 minutes. I forgot to read what the last one took me. Difficulty of 1, and now we unlocked 2. Total star coins obtained 63. We actually got less star coins. Highest strength in a single lane was 46. The highest total strength in a single turn was 90. GG. Oh, thank you. You gotta go? Nice to meet. It was nice to meet you too, Joyce. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I appreciate you showing up and chatting. I had a lot of fun talking. I think I'm actually about to end anyway. It's gotten late and I haven't eaten since I started, so pretty good timing actually. Um, let's see what we unlock first though. We got the Spacewalker, new ship, and Vito's uncle is a high-ranking member of the Bounty Association, and every time Vito sets sail, his uncle can provide useful advice and sets of units. Uncle faction, Vito, human, gain 2 matching units, helpful advice. And now we have these are unlocked. So we have extra star coins, gain 15 extra star coins, add 6 max HP for extra armor. These are, let's see, association supply, gain another repair supply, extra shop, gain another shop call, and add 2 max shield, enhanced shield. Basically, it's just things that your guys can start with. Initial upgrade, at the start of the run, upgrade all units you own. When no items are purchased in the shop, you can pick 1 out of 3 treasures. Nice! You can do challenge the boss battles with builds that have successfully completed the run. No rewards or saves during boss battles. Try with caution. I'm not really interested in that kind of stuff, but if you like that stuff, you can. We now have the Spacewalker unlocked to us. Spacewalker is fun. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, because it's pretty late. We've been going for a bit now. I think I'm gonna end it off. I think we're gonna end here, guys. Let me go to the ending scene real quick because I am feeling a bit tired, and we've done a few runs. We got a good two couple runs in. We won both of them. I would have liked to do a little more, admittedly. I was hoping to get 3 runs in today, but that took longer than I anticipated it taking, so didn't end up happening. Just a second here. Let me see. Why did I try to get OBS up? I wasn't trying to get Discord up. Come on. All right, as I try to get my stuff set up, trying to get this to work. Give me a minute. Let me talk to you guys about what's going to be happening in the coming week. So Sunday I'm taking off. I don't do things on Sunday. I usually try to take that day off. Monday should be a short. It's the last Four-Tail short, isn't it? Yeah, it's the last Four-Tail short. Tuesday will be Steven Universe Unleashed the Light. Man, I'm super proud of it. Steven Universe Unleashed the Light is on Tuesday. We have we're working on the black hole. We're doing runs through the black hole right now. In Wednesday should be SteamWorld Quest short, and Thursday SteamWorld Heist 2. Sheesh, I'm sorry guys, my brain is just woo. Yeah, SteamWorld Heist 2 is being continued on Thursday. We are working on the new area. Friday will be Backpack Hero short, and Saturday will be another random roguelike. Could be Lonestar, could be something different that's on the spinner. We'll just have to wait and see. I would love to do more Lonestar. That was a lot of fun. I might actually choose to do more. I don't know. I'll pray about it, but I think we'll probably just do random. So before I go, I do want to also say thank you one more time to Joyous18. I appreciate you hanging out and chatting, and I had a lot of fun, and I also really appreciate the follow. I would have said thank you for the follow earlier, but it did not show up on my activity feed. It has been doing that for a bit now. So I apologize for that, but I did see your follow, and I really appreciate it. I think that's going to be it. Let me see if there's anyone on to raid. For the record, for those of you who haven't been a part of this before, I do want to mention that my when I say shorts, I'm talking about shorts I have on YouTube. So all my shorts come out on YouTube. All right, let me see here. Honestly, we'll just make this the week of no rating. I'm just too out of it right now to think straight, and I need to get moving to get something to eat. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Next week we'll try to raid out some more. I'll see you guys on Monday for the final Four-Tail short over on YouTube, and Tuesday for the for my next stream. Oh, and I did just remember real quick. I want to mention this stream because it's so late. This VOD might come out tomorrow and not today. I don't know if it's going to be able to come out today or not. Okay. So with that, now that I've said all of that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later in this Deckna 47. Signing off.